Hello, hello, and hello. How's everyone doing?
And his name is John C.
Oh, I hope everyone's having a wonderful time right now. Thank you, John Cena, for stopping on in once again. You're very wonderful to have. Thank you for all the support. Hey, can we get a hello from our detectives real quick?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
there, that angle of my nightmares.
Hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend. Hey, since I'm totally very professional about this stuff and totally didn't have this somehow slip my mind for a year, can we go ahead and have an introduction for who everyone is and who they are playing?
Oh,
I don't know why I didn't think about this for so long.
So we should introduce ourselves at the start of the game?
Yes! Why did I keep forgetting? I'm so
I love you, Nate.
It wasn't until I watched some more people streaming stuff and always introducing at the start. It's like, I'm supposed to be doing that. Oh shit!
Game over a year.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
should have suggested it at some point.
Yeah.
Who would you like to start, Nate? Would you like us to start in any particular order?
Hey Nate, why don't you start?
Hi there, I'm Gomrose. Girls call me Nate. I am the game master for this campaign, which is Shadows of Sharn, a noir-inspired campaign taking place in the Eberron setting. Sometimes not quite as noir, but you know what? This is D&D, so let's just rock with the times. Becca, would you like to go next?
Hello, yes, I am Becca. I use any pronouns, and today I will be playing Gale Lorelk, who is playing Galen Lore Morales for the most part, and both of them use he, him pronouns. I'm a sorcerer.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
And let's go ahead and thank the person who just re-subbed to the channel. Stone, how about you go ahead and go next?
Hello, I am Stone. I use they, them pronouns, and I am playing a case who's a warlock, Vieira, who uses he, they pronouns, and is definitely not going to die soon.
Brian?
Hi, I'm Brian. I use he, him pronouns. My character's name is Twister Carbon. He uses he, they pronouns, and they are an Ergenasi cleric of, Orion. There we go.
You got there.
I don't know what was happening there. An Ergenasi cleric of Orion. He is soft boy. He is kind. He is
A guy.
an innocent being.
And also
never
terrible
done
at
anything
finding
wrong.
romance.
Really though, he is a mess.
He keeps missing.
He
Yeah,
got
not
some. It
this
just
time.
not from a good source.
No.
I call
No.
that a miss.
Me buying eggs at a grocery store.
What?
Would you like to introduce yourself, Johnny?
I mean, I guess.
Speaking of eggs.
Hello, gamers. Welcome to the stream. My name is Johnny. I use he, him pronouns. I will be playing Velveteen Despero today. He also uses he, him pronouns.
And thank you very much as well. That was the wrong thing to capture. Hold up.
Oh, what are we capturing? Pokemon?
No, I tried to get the
Play the-
captions set real quick and I accidentally got roll 20.
Oh.
boy, a bit of a mess right now, sorry. But hey,
Reveal
that's,
your secrets.
that's the cast, and thank you all for the introductions. Can we go ahead and get a recap now about what happened last time? You have to keep it under 600 words for being rate limited right now.
No.
I mean 600 tweets.
Yeah, it can be way more than 600 words because what? How many words can we have in a fucking tweet now? 10 million?
140? Well, I guess they did extend it. I have no idea what the extension was, but I never use it because.
So if I read one long tweet that basically sums up my entire timeline, does that count as one or the entire timeline's worth?
I think it just counts as one.
It's homophobic. We got fucked.
Yeah,
Last session.
we went to oh no, I have the name written down, but it's been so long.
The Silver Sailing Art Industry in Lower
Yeah.
Tavix Landing.
God.
Because we're like, oh, they're some art thieves. We need to go check them out because they popped up in relation to the Rayla family that we've been investigating the deaths of. So we went to go investigate them. Except Gail and Yana stayed outside because incredibly recognizable figures that would probably set off alarm bells, but honestly, it really probably wouldn't even have mattered. Because
Oops, all
all of-
Rakshasa.
yeah, who knew? Going into the den of thieves, we discovered there, and also separating a case going off on his own, we discovered they were Rakshasas. The case almost died immediately. So we had to go through combat with them, and we killed like 2 of them out of 5. And then
Yeah.
escaped. Surprisingly, none of us dead.
Velveteen did not seem happy about the after combat.
Yeah, he got fucking left down there on his own.
Yeah.
And then on our way out, the group retreating, Mordakhesh passed by and then raised the place to the fucking floor. He destroyed it, if I remember correctly. And we're like, well, okay, I think that solves the mystery of who the Earthshaker is.
I don't think we saw him destroy it. He walked up to it and then it collapsed.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he just watched it with all of you.
Okay, well,
I mean, it was
And-
him, though.
probably, yeah. And then we were like, all right, let's go lick our wounds.
That's unsanitary.
So, do you all return to the agency to do so then?
Yes.
I believe that was the plan.
Okay.
Yes.
It takes you some time, and as you all kind of like cram together for this one carriage with the insistence from Yana, make sure that everyone is able to keep an eye on the other, make sure everyone's
Also,
not
Tresh with us, I
separated.
believe, as well.
Oh, sorry,
We have
what?
Tresh with us.
Yeah,
We have
Trish is there
Tresh
too.
with us.
Yeah, eventually you all make your way back down into the Callison district, into your agency building.
Mhm.
Sorting yourselves out together within here, take whichever spot you want. Tresh will kind of like stand and lean against the wall near the door, kind of like picking up a bit of like a sentry kind of like look to make sure full room able to be looked at, while also being able to keep an eye out to the window and door. And Yana will go ahead and kind of like just almost instinctively go ahead and bring yourself to wherever like the to the opposite side, not the opposite side of the room completely, just the opposite wall, to get rid of any like blind spots, almost as if like kind of like just naturally being like, yeah, I need to go into watch duty right now.
Mhm. I have spells.
I would
I
hope.
don't.
I'm thinking of another character that might have that spell. Never mind. So that happened.
That was a disaster.
What happened down there?
I was taken down there, showed some paintings, and then suddenly they turned out to be Rakshasas, and next thing I know, I was up with you guys.
Yes, that would be. I came downstairs and saw what was happening after I saw the entry of one of the individuals that I recognized previously, when we had encountered, when Achaeus had almost gotten murdered the first time. Was that the first time? You've gotten almost murdered several times.
I think that was the first major time.
But when I saw one of those figures that I encountered, I followed after them down that path. Saw the, I suppose, beginning of the conflict. Tried to engage with it. That's when the Rakshasa thing happened, and I ran, grabbed Achaeus, and teleported away. Because Achaeus got immediately fucked up.
That's... Yep. Yep. Still have the hole through my stomach.
I mean, it'll leave a cool scar.
Yep.
Do you want like a cookie? I can't heal you. I don't know what you're expecting.
I know. I'm not expecting you to heal me.
I could put a band-aid on it.
I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank you.
I know when I'm being asked to do
I
stuff.
could get you a hot chalky milk if that is something that you would be potentially interested in.
13 points of healing.
Was that 28?
That should maybe help a bit.
Oh, we're both at 28. Nice.
You probably have more maximum HP than I do.
What's your maximum HP?
46.
Oh my
42.
gosh.
Get fucked.
Ah.
Why are you both so low?
I'm a sorcerer. I have an excuse because I only roll d6s. I can't answer for Stone.
I went through my hit points and added them back up. Like, I went through the logs and all, like, what I thought were the hit points and made sure that I had rolled all of them and added them up.
You're cursed. Achaeus is cursed. I don't know how you created, like, this most cursed little gay.
He's really bad. I want to go through and add up all of his rolls to see what his average is.
It'll be a nat 1 is his average.
Yeah.
As a lucky feat that barely comes up because you don't get lucky enough to get the natural 1.
Oh yeah, you get a lot of 2s.
So me and Velveteen were up there for a good portion of the time. Shortly before things went haywire, I helped Velveteen get in. And then about 15-20 seconds later, you bring up a bloodied Achaeus.
I mean,
What?
yeah.
Was Velveteen okay? I mean,
Look at Velveteen, who I assume is in the room with us.
I mean, it'd be interesting if I wasn't. I'm just not there.
I did see Velveteen come up on an elevator. There's no such thing as elevators, on a platform going up.
That's an elevator.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe they're
that's what I
called
was gonna say.
elevators.
The
Jesus
elevators
Christ.
do exist.
We have elevators in Sharn.
Yes, it's
Elevators
steampunk.
Elevators apparently existed in 67 AD.
66, but yeah.
66 AD.
Don't make a go adventure zone and have that when I forget
They meet him. They
the
meet the
microwave,
elevator.
they have to make an elevator museum be a whole fucking arc for this.
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, the spell that I used to get myself and Achaeus out of there can only carry one other person with, and Achaeus was in a... It would have been detrimental for Achaeus to die,
Yeah.
so I got Achaeus out of there as quickly as possible.
I mean, I saw no fault with the plan. It's just getting out of there was not the best.
Didn't help
what-
that everyone was a Rakshasa.
They were all... Yeah.
There's not a lot I can really do against a Rakshasa, right? They
Yeah.
are very resistant to magic, and that's really all I can do as a wizard.
I mean, honestly, the person most equipped to deal with Rakshasa is Velveteen.
That's true.
How did it go down after we departed?
Well, I'll be honest with you, it was not sunshine and rainbows, but
All right. Do you need a hot chocolate and/or a cookie?
oh no, I'm perfectly fine. Me and Tresh were able to hold our own, and we got out of there.
That's good. I'm glad.
So
So are we assuming that Mordakhesh is this new Earthshaker or whatever?
Yana's
That
gonna
would
go ahead
do.
and perk up at that. Who's Mordakhesh? What?
Just a name of a Rakshasa that we know.
This isn't your first foray against these people, then?
No?
No.
Yana's
but-
gonna give a look to Tresh, who
We're incredibly
away.
unlucky, the lot of us.
How many times has he tried to kill me specifically?
I don't know what his deal. I mean, I do know what his deal is with you.
I mean, you did get that cool scroll.
a scroll
Yeah.
as well. You were gifted something from the person that you're fighting against. Well,
Yeah, right before he pushed me off and tried to. It was in a. He was the driver of our air Uber, and then he
Yeah.
gave me the scroll and then pushed me off to try to kill me.
Remember we showed up back from that Uber ride looking very haggard and exhausted?
That was literally today.
Yes, earlier. Literally less than an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't explain why when I asked.
Oh, that's why, because he tried to push me to my death.
It's
I,
also a matter, Iana, that you have a lot of things going on as a member of the Watch, and we don't want to trouble you with our little personal tiff that we have with this little guy.
Little guy, little bean.
Yeah.
Tresh? How much about this do you know as well? I just roll for Tresh right now. Okay.
Fresh lies badly.
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry. We got this. You don't need to worry about this.
Very convincing. We are all convinced.
SD.
Yeah.
I think an 11 will answer. I think a 7 would answer.
I don't even need to roll. I'm
not gonna roll.
It
I don't
sounded like
believe-
you rolled a nat 1.
Oh yeah.
Convincing.
It was very low, yes.
Oh my god.
Yana will go ahead and tap her fingers across her arm. You and I will have to have this conversation, and I will need to get some more information about this case as well, it appears. How many other people are on this?
On this case in particular, it's just a lot of us.
Okay. You see her just kind of like, Yana kind of like look to the side and kind of like nod to herself a bit. Very well then. So you think this Mordakhesh could be a Earthshaker or related in some way?
Yeah, he stood in front of a building and the building fell to pieces. You saw it happen.
Tresh will interject there. We technically just watched him look. He didn't cast any spells, he didn't activate any items we could see.
But you can cast spells without doing things that you can't see.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was for the dramatic flair. He seems to have a flair for the dramatic.
With the Rakshasas employed there knowing that they were tied to those nobles, all we have are that there is a connection.
Yeah.
But we don't necessarily know if it's friendly, if they're one and the same, or if they have something against each other at this moment.
I mean, it's hard to have something against a corpse, really. That issue's been resolved. It's just primarily what's the next target. If someone hates a bunch of art dealers that are selling art to people, they're not going to go around and just be like, oh, I'm going to just kill the people that are buying all the art. Ignore her.
Hi, Tizzy. Oh, princess.
You have to say hi. If you're going to go on the desk, you have to pay the tax.
The little princess.
Look at her. Okay, now get
As Trish will go on. I know it's... I'm just not sure about the MO necessarily within that mansion. Mordakhesh is a flashy individual, but
I mean, considering that,
that's not his style.
I would say the same for really any of the other things that he's had his toes in for whatever reason.
He wants an audience when he does his things. He tried to leave none in that mansion.
But then created quite a spectacle by writing stuff on the top of it and doing this, that, and the other thing. It still created quite an audience, regardless of whether or not people were there to witness it.
The thing I have is Mordakhesh seems like a guy to not get his own hands dirty.
Correct.
Possible that they're connected to Mordakhesh, but I don't think it was actually Mordakhesh.
Directly, yeah. I mean, chances are it'll probably be someone else under his little beck and call.
Yeah.
Let's have like the past.
It could be someone else that he's made drink blood or whatever.
Blood?
You know
Drink
this,
blood.
Iana. You remember. You were there when we were dealing with all of that as well.
That was
That's connected to
the...
Mordakhesh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Mordakhesh was there.
Yeah,
Mordakhesh
Mordakhesh did
was
show
there.
up that day, yeah.
Yeah. So the
He
one,
did.
so that was the one that flew away after
Mhm.
saying something to Chaos.
Yeah.
Like I said, obsessed with each other. No, I'm not implying that you're obsessed with him, but
No, I know what you mean.
So you have a connection in some way.
Seems to have some sort of connection to my patron. That's all I know. Yeah.
You're all revealing quite a lot at once. I hope you understand. I am
I know.
really
Ayana,
going to
come on,
need
this is-
something.
this is session 1 information.
Catch up. Come on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Get
Yeah,
fucking-
come on now. Velveteen Despero, he, him pronoun.
What the fuck? No, your name's Velveteen?
We've been
Yes.
dealing with a lot of things.
It sounds like that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a long week and a half.
Is
What
that
day
how,
is it? Thursday, Friday?
how long has it been since he delivered those? Oh,
What?
only like since Mordakhesh visited us and left us that those gifts.
It's been about, what, 2 or 3 weeks?
Okay.
In like 2 weeks, I think, yeah. Something. God.
Yeah.
Not long.
Oh my lord.
What time is it currently?
Like
Oof.
1 p.m.
Yeah,
still-
it's around 1.
Jesus Christ!
I love D&D time. It's Great.
Also just-
combat, awesome.
Also, just like any like noir stories time where everything big happens within days or hours of each other.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm nearly tapped.
Okay.
We still had other things we wanted to do today. Like Galen looks at himself in a little hand mirror.
Are you going on a date?
What? No. I was just checking how my eye looks, and it looks fine and
Oh.
not any different.
Can I look?
It looks different.
It's different.
It got bigger. The scar across it got bigger.
Ah.
Galen, how long have you been on this trail yourself?
The trail of Mordakhesh, for about, I would say, 6 months at this point.
Insight check. Mhm.
That's not a lie.
No, it's not.
Do you want me to roll?
No, you don't need to. Don't worry. It'll be a failure from her.
Yeah.
Let her read.
What a good member of the watch can't fucking get through my fucking bullshit.
I'm gonna.
Do you need
We
a
can
hot
go-
chocolate? A hot chalky milk, or potentially a cookie?
I guess I wouldn't say no.
Lovely.
I
Leave.
think we saw some snickerdoodles in the kitchen.
I'll get you one with less gunpowder on it.
You're not hiding weapons all over
No.
the place, saw you?
No.
No.
No more than the usual amount?
Same roll.
Do I need to roll deception or?
Nah, you're fine.
Iana, you gotta get a better insight, babe. Like, love you, bestie. You gotta insight better.
You're a freaking
Good bonus to
Captain
good bonus to insight, and it's not helping that nothing's rolling over a 10 right now.
Oh, you got the chaos curse.
Yeah, you got my luck.
Hey.
So
Okay.
good.
What are we doing?
I'm getting hot chalky milk for.
Do we have anything more to discuss?
The next thing
I mean, I know that we had out of game. I know we had wanted to go talk to. There was like a victim that had survived, right?
But they're unconscious.
Yeah,
they're
and honestly,
nothing.
they're probably still asleep because it's been maybe 2 hours since we learned that information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably still unconscious.
And we learned that his wounds aren't healing.
True. Yes.
But at the same time, we're all pretty tapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also Twister's, or the message that Twister got.
Right. Well, God, we had a dinner date.
We have to do that tonight.
I have
Yeah.
2 dinner dates.
Oh, right. Do you have to meet your mom?
No,
Okay,
it
what's
was
the other
the
due
half
date?
work.
Oh, you actually have a date. Right.
Yeah.
God, our schedules. We need to make a calendar. We can put it on the fridge with our schedules.
I mean, I don't. It the message, did it say bring all of my friends or just bring like your friends, or?
I think
Bring
it
a
just
friend.
Yeah.
Because
bring
like
a
I don't
friend.
think we need everyone there. I mean, we could relay the message.
Let me double
I think it was like that she wanted to meet your friends,
Oh.
I
right?
think it was something like that, yeah.
But like, was it like the core group of us, or is it like include Tresh? I assume it doesn't include Iana because
Oh, it
it
wasn't
wouldn't
really meaning Iana. And
I mean, yeah,
I'd let y'all know, you'd understand, a watch member would definitely not be welcome there.
Well, yeah.
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 She's a fucking narc. She's a cop.
Yeah. Fucking ACAB.
Yeah. Listen, I love her and Tresh. They should date, but also fuck cops.
True.
Yeah,
Also for Tresh, fuck cops.
But yeah, like the message was, indicating like bring your party or at least as many as you can.
Yes, I can.
No, I said I'd come, but actually I had other plans.
But when is it? Is it at sunset? Is it at a time like is it like between like between like 7 p.m. and midnight, and they show up anywhere between that time, you're gonna get the cutscene like that. It just happens whenever, even if you arrive at like 11:58.
It just said like at night, right? Like it was just a general sometime at night.
Arrive at the evening, yeah.
Arrive in the evening.
Helpful.
Yeah, so it's gonna be one of those cutscenes where we could arrive at any point in the evening.
Yeah. Making my fucking planning ass go crazy with that type of shit.
What
Oh,
are you
shit.
doing? The chaos?
I'm meeting up with and catching up with an old friend.
Oh.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Can I insight check a chaos?
Sure. Chaos needs to make a deception check.
Why is he making a deception check? That's literally what's happening. He's going to catch up with an old friend. He's
Okay.
leaving out the detail of they're gonna fuck, but he's catching up with an old friend.
Yeah, that's a lie of omission. That's deception, baby.
Oh, fine, I'll roll deception.
Roll those bones.
Fuck.
There's something
Fuck,
more
he's
happening.
leaving something out, even though it's literally just he's going to meet up with him.
I hand Ayana her hot chalky milk and cookie.
Thank you.
Of course. We're all just like,
Fuck off, all of you. Roll a 3. Hate it here. How do I throw a fucking digital dice?
You just throw your computer.
I can't do that. That thing's way too heavy.
So I mean, is this the kind of event that you can do something after or before we have our other meeting that we have today?
I don't think I do it after. It depends on when we would go.
You can't do it after. Okay.
I'm gonna insight check you.
If I rolled a nat 1, if I rolled a nat 1, it would still be an 8.
I hate it here.
Persuasion and deception are the same modifier, so.
I don't know if the timing would line up. Considering what's happened today, I don't know if I'm quite in the
Right mindset.
I don't know if mindset, physical.
Right, yes, the gaping hole in your chest.
Yes, it's a little more healed, but it's still not looking good.
I mean, there was plenty of time for us to get a kind of short rest in, I suppose, if that is something we are looking to do.
We can sit around for about an hour.
Well, it's not going to be till later this evening.
Yeah.
It's more of grabbing dinner and catching up.
Mm-hmm.
He was totally oblivious of this, and I hate it.
Is there anything else aside from those two, or is that it?
From like the things we have to do today. So we're waiting on hearing. Is this in character or out of character? I don't know.
In character.
Aside from that, we're kind of just waiting to hear whatever is going on with the wounded individual, and we explored our one lead, and it led us to a house full of Rakshasas. And the building now is in the dirt, so we can't really get any information out of it of other people they were selling to or anything of the ilk. So, yeah. It's then like, are we trying to figure out other nobles that have bought from them? Because if we're trying to ring around the noble circuit, that could be a task for Arceus and myself. What
Yeah.
some of us may like doing that more than others.
We could also see if they target another place.
Yes, but I would rather not.
Not.
I would rather not have to, dozens of people dead and all of that kind of stuff again.
We want to avoid casualties. But at the same time, I don't know how we'd be able to predict their next move. There's like,
We don't even really know who they are.
yep.
Yep.
And our one lead is in the dirt. So
And,
I think we're just waiting at this point.
Okay.
So next lead is just unconscious, so
Fair. Then we will wait. We will have a rest.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a nap.
A nappy nap.
probably wash the blood off of you before you go lay down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'll take a nap.
In the meantime, Tresh will fill Yana in on some of the things, still trying to limit some of the information. But just be like, yeah, Mordakhesh, Rakshasa, who's kind of like been doing some bad dealings around, has influence in some spots, but and is probably probably has some connections in places that make it hard to get all the resources the watch might need.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like just like some of that bare bones kind of talk. After a bit, after this is done, Tresh fills Yana in. Yana will just go ahead and put herself out, letting you all know that she's gonna go ahead and look into some of the matters on her own in the meantime while you all rest up, check out the mansion again, and kind of like check in with some of her own sources. But yeah, eventually, it does come to be late in the day. And which event do we want to go ahead and go into first? Do we want to go into the date, or do we want to go into the Tarkanan estate?
Not a date.
It's a date.
It's not a date.
Fine. A platonic meetup.
It's better than this. Guys been dudes.
Let's do the Tarkanan meetup because the date will be so much.
I'm sure it's gonna be so uninteresting.
The date? You're gonna get murdered, it sounds like.
Oh, probably. I think
What?
I think with the case's luck at this point, it's gonna come out to be Mordakhesh.
Oh, hold my
Mordakhesh
blade.
is just gonna come out of nowhere and kill him again.
What's gonna happen is the blood that you drank is gonna take over, and you're actually gonna kill this, like the one person who is actually nice and genuine to you. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what's gonna happen.
Shush, Becca,
No?
don't
Oh.
swallow that.
Sorry.
You looking at Nate's notes again?
Yeah, they're on screen right now, so I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Nate. You should get that checked on Twitch. Whoopsie.
Oh.
They're not.
I knew I should have gone ahead and got that NordVPN.
Hey, we can't talk about other
An ad?
sponsors. We're only sponsored by one person, and that's Me Tungies.
Meatungies.
Nice.
Speaking of Meatungies, no, I'm kidding.
But yeah, eventually,
Are
like,
we all go into the thing or whatever? Do we have to dress up in any kind of particular way?
No, I don't believe so. It's not. This one wouldn't be a formal event.
Yeah, but like more so is it a thing that Gale and Lore Morales is gonna get like spotted here and it be like a problem? I don't know how your crew feels about Mr. Lore Morales.
Do I know how Tarkanan feels about Galen?
So I'm not a cop, but he's a detective.
I'll say that you haven't. You don't really recall Galen's name being brought up necessarily.
Okay. And you are one of the friends that the missive is talking about, so.
I mean, I'm presuming that they know who he is and shit, since we do roll together, but...
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Alright, but then, like... Because we're not going to get seen associating with him, because we're going to get pulled somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Nate
Be
made
like
a face,
the-
which is concerning to me in my life. I looked up into the sky, and God had made a face, and I was not a fan of it.
Things are usually kept on the
DL.
DL, the down low.
Alright, I mean, I'll wear, like, a hood or something. He's
Yeah.
got some more undercover-y kind of outfits that are still ostentatious enough.
Okay.
No offense, Galen.
You keep commenting on my wardrobe as if I'm supposed to be upset about things, but I think I look fabulous in my wares.
Yeah, it's just not exactly my same kind of fashion sense. And that's different. Different people have different styles and such. It's just a lot of red, my guy. It's just so much red.
I know my color.
Hey, you do, and you look good in it. It just opened closet full of red clothes.
Alright, which flavor of red am I picking out today?
Oh yes, which fucking maroon am I gonna wear?
5.
Okay. I gotta go actually. I can't hang out anymore.
Alright.
Are we all going? Is that the intent?
Yeah.
Velveteen, Achaeus. We go there and then you go on your your whatever it is. Meet up with your friend.
Yes.
Your get together.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're.
You know, it's probably a smart move. I mean, I could probably schedule a get together with one of my friends sometime soon.
Oh, you mean like...
Yeah, it's just a bro meetup, just bros meeting bros.
Yeah, just go hang out with my bro. Yeah.
I feel
No,
like
I
I'm
didn't
missing
really get to
something
meet him a
entirely.
whole lot, so I would definitely like to meet your,
My bro? You want to meet Char?
Yeah.
Char can come over. Preferably not right now. I don't have many, for lack of a better word, second level spell slots left, so.
Second level spell slots. You're bleeding a bit.
Really get that checked out. That happens kind of often.
Listen,
It's
I'm
probably a side effect of...
being a rotten corpse.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's why my blood's so chunky, I think.
Chunky.
Well, it's, you know, because it's...
It's congealed, is that the word? I don't know if that's the word.
Is my blood when I bleed, Nate, not like bright red? I assume it wouldn't be.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's a little rusty.
Yeah. When this motherfucker gets stabbed, he does not bleed fresh blood.
That's fair.
Man, that must be... He was covered in blood, and Ayana was just like, that's probably fine.
Oh yeah, haven't seen this person in a bit. I mean, I guess these are some old wounds that open up or whatever.
I mean, who's to say? We all going, though? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I believe
That's,
so.
okay.
Do you want
I
to?
wasn't, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just wasn't, yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going, but I can go, yeah.
Velveteen?
He's still in his room.
I'll go get him.
Hello?
Can I open the door? You decent in there? Or not?
I mean, yeah, I'm decent.
I'll open the door.
You come in, he is wearing pants and like his shoes, but he is not wearing a top currently.
How's it going? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. No real issues. He's currently like not looking at you, just facing his closet.
That's what 21 insight get me.
He's currently looking in his closet, and he's a little mad from earlier.
You want to talk about it, or are you having trouble picking a shirt out?
I mean, I'm looking to go more like just straight like leather vest, to be honest.
I mean, that's definitely a look. I do love like just a no shirt, open vest kind of vibe. I just can't really, no offense, rock it at this particular moment.
It's just, how can I word this without trying to offend? I'm not very comfortable. Oh, there's the thunder and lightning. This is outside. This is real life. This is not in game. I'm not the most comfortable showing off, and then like the scarring up and down his back and body.
Is it like mostly on your back?
It is mostly on his back, and then you can tell it looks like it's skin, but it's not like straight like pink skin. It's all like red and like where his arm was like literally ripped from his body.
Yeah. I mean, luckily with the back, it would be mostly covered up by a vest in that kind of scenario. Scars are hot, though. People like them. I understand the insecurity about having them and such.
You're not wrong there. It's just, I don't know, just it's a confidence issue today.
Any particular reason why today? Can I not just stand in your doorway? Can I come in?
I'd imagine you've like already brought yourself in and closed the door.
I hadn't.
Yeah, you
I will
can.
come in, yeah.
You could come on in. It's fine.
Walks in, closes the door.
It's just. I thought. Let me try to get it down. I just thought, I just assumed the club would have went better for me, and it didn't. And
Right, I'm sorry.
confidence is a little bit shot right now, so kind of just want to be hidden away a little bit.
I mean, you're a handsome guy, Velveteen. I'm sorry that the club didn't go as you intended it to. I had a one-track mind. I'll be honest in that particular moment. But I mean, there's always gonna be other nights to club and shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And hey, you didn't end up fucking a guy who ended up being like some kind of fucking big cop bullshit motherfucker.
Hey,
So look on the plus side of that one,
That's true. That's true.
Didn't end up fucking a pig,
Was he? No, that's idiotic. That would be stupid. Well, they could transform. No, it would
What do
be
you
weird.
think about?
Nothing. It's not important.
Okay. Very concerned by whatever train of thoughts you just had rolling around your head, but go off, bestie.
Are you ready to go?
Ready as I'm gonna be, I gesture down to this very ostentatious red outfit that this time has a hood.
Are you hiding your face for some reason, or?
I just don't know if I don't know what the vibe is when we're gonna get there, and I want to try to keep Galen Lore Morales out of as most awkward situations as I can.
You know what? That's fair. I'm gonna walk over closely and just eye the red, the specific color, just to see if I have something that looks similar to it in my closet.
We're vaguely the same size. There was a lot of different of this shade of red if you want something like this.
I mean, if you have something similar, I wouldn't say no to it.
Basically, all this man wears is fucking red.
He can hear me or he can't hear me.
I think he can.
I said that he can.
He can, yeah.
Hey, friend. Whenever you get your body back, there's other colors in the rainbow, right?
He knows his color, is what he's gonna say back in response. He hasn't said it yet, but I know that's what he's about to say. Am I right, Galen?
I mean, yes.
He's okay. Look, he's got a few other colors sometimes, but from what Carmelina told me is that he doesn't wear the other colors that frequently.
Listen, Carmelina complimented me when I wore this before, so it's gonna be the color I wear.
He's gushing about his wife.
It's fair. He has a lovely wife, but what? That's a compliment.
Nothing.
I'm just saying she's a very, very nice, lovely woman. But again,
Yeah.
other colors exist, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll get it figured out. Are you good? Aside from everything you just said.
I think I'll be all right. We'll see how the night goes, but
Yeah.
do you go and grab the clothing, or do you
You can come into his room.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's. As I'm putting it on, I will say, at least someone finds Scar sexy.
What do you mean, someone? Like, have you not encountered a single person that likes scars?
I have not been complimented on them. No.
I don't get to see them that often.
It's always a self-confidence issue.
Understandable.
Because I know, we're similar in that regard. I feel like.
I mean, with the self-confidence issue with scars and stuff.
Well, that and the way. I'm not trying to offend here with the way our bodies currently look.
Oh, right. The fact that I'm a rotten corpse.
No, the fact that your body does also have scarring and damage to it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean. I swear.
No, that's not a confidence issue. That's more of an issue of this is a fucked up thing that's happening to this body that I'm in that is just supposed to be alive.
That's fair.
So hiding it is, preferred.
That's very fair. Are you gonna do anything about, or is it just gonna be?
I could super glue it back together or something.
Well, I don't know if you want to hide. It's the thing.
I don't know how to hide in a good way. That's not like now suddenly Galen Lore Morales has an eye patch.
It's valid. That's fair.
So I'll just part his hair slightly differently. I goes over to the mirror that constantly has a sheet thrown over it and kind of pulls it aside to adjust Galen's hair in front of it. All right.
As I'm putting this vest / little hooded outfit on.
Yeah. Shall we go or whatever?
I mean, I'm ready.
It'll be fun. What's the worst that'll happen? We'll get murdered by Rakshasa?
It's a little bit too soon for that, but
All right, sorry. Okay.
it's fine. I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I've got no spells left. Let's go.
Are we bringing, equipment with us, or are we just?
I mean, do you not always have a gun strapped to you somewhere? I mean, that thing's got a gun in it, I know.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know if this is a meeting of just friends, or we have to worry about others showing up.
It's a Twister question. I don't know shit about this.
I'll bring weapons, but
I assume that like every meat in this city, like everyone's got a gun on them or something, or a sword or whatnot or what have you.
That's fair.
Gale.
Yeah.
Let's speak about disguises and talk about clothing, by the way. It reminded me of something.
Oh, all right.
The person we are about to meet.
Yeah. Do you
If
know
we
them?
are-
Shit.
I've never met them, but I know some rumors about them.
All right.
If we are suspected, do not hide a thing from them.
Oh, so reveal that I'm not you.
If they question it,
Great.
we have to be upfront about that. You cannot hide illusions or any lies from this person. If the rumors
Alright.
are to be, if the rumors are true.
All right. I feel like this information, you have more information about this individual than is currently let on, but that's fine, I guess.
All I know about the leader of House Tarkanan is that they are somehow able to peer through illusions and detect the magical and other energies about living creatures.
Great. Well, that's cute. I will also inform a case of that matter because that is probably relevant to the both of us. The most.
Did this just happen in front of me, by the way?
Oh, yeah. You hear Gale's side of the conversation.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Galen had some information about this, the leader of House Tarkanan, how they see through lies and illusions and the ilk, so we have to kind of be forthright with them.
Okay, that's good to know now.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that our other friend with an upstairs neighbor knows this information as well.
I thought they weren't coming with us, but
It sounds like they were before their date that they've got later today.
Interesting.
Which part?
Just the. Shut up. Shut up.
Which part's interesting?
Shut up. I mean, both of it's a little interesting, but God, I don't want to see you roll, but I know you're gonna roll.
What, insight?
Yeah. All right. This is doable. -1 to deception, by the way. All right, we're good. We're fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty neat for them. Yeah. Real exciting.
Yeah, good for them to be going
Yeah.
out with someone.
Yep. Just real normal about that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
He hit it well from you, but in general, I don't think he'd be hiding it.
Okay.
So again, it would probably have been the disadvantage, but I still rolled an 18.
Yeah. I mean, Gale still has his suspicions from the club night.
Oh yeah,
so-
yeah. I'm not taking that away from you.
Yeah. I go find a chaos.
He's downstairs, probably just waiting with Twister.
Yeah.
Hey besties. Alright. Galen just had a little chat with me. About your friend that we're going to go meet and how we can't lie to them or hide anything via illusion to them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's just
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna mention that when everyone was
okay.
down.
Cool.
but,
Okay.
I guess Galen beat me to the punch.
I mean, you know,
Thank you, Galen.
it's a thing that I believe would concern the two of us.
Well, yeah,
lot.
I was just waiting until you guys came down. I wasn't gonna leave and then spring it on you as you showed up. Like, hey, by
Ow.
the way.
I don't know how much shit you know about this person. I was gonna say motherfucker, but that seemed rude.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, that's pretty rude.
I don't fucking know them. But yeah, just thought
Okay.
I'd also give you the heads up of that because
Appreciate the heads up.
yeah, of course,
It's just like the finger guns.
yeah. But past that, I believe we're G2G, as they say.
What does that mean?
Good to go.
I'll
Look
be
at
up.
the baby.
I'll be at the top of the staircase, looking down, seeing Twister. Twister, is this a formal gathering, or is this gonna be like we're allowed to bring things with us?
I think you can bring things with you. I've done it before. Right, Mr. DM?
Oh yeah, you remember the house.
Yeah.
So they won't be taking anything if I bring it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, you're.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't like that response.
If my strongest weapon gets taken away and we get into combat, I'm gonna be a little upset, Brian. To be honest.
Wait, what do you mean combat?
Well, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, we could get like jumped or some shit on the way back. We get another fucking Uber and there's goddamn Mordakhesh right there here to fuck us. I don't know.
And then
We need
this
to
time
vet
goes-
our Uber drivers now.
I think we need to hire a personal driver.
I think, yeah, that's a good idea.
Not to sound rich as fuck, because I'm not, but like I think we need to hire a personal driver.
Couldn't Mordakhesh just disguise himself as that driver?
Fucker. Yeah. God damn.
Haha, it's me again. I'm just like, buddy, we're just trying to go home. I'm tired.
It's like, bruh, come on.
Or are you pushing off this time?
Yeah, we're just like
You gonna push me off again? We gonna do the dance?
12:30. It's 12:30 at night. I'm
Can you at least
tired. I
just
work in the
peacefully get
morning.
home?
Can we at
I-
least wait till tomorrow for
Yeah.
this?
Really though. Yeah, you should be fine. Just don't be aggressive.
I'm gonna be aggressive. I'll bring bad news with me, but I'm not gonna be aggressive.
What kind of
Um,
bad news are you bringing with you? I mean,
The gun.
The gun,
The
bad
gun.
news.
The gun. I don't know why you
did-
named your gun bad news.
I mean, I could have named it something else. I don't say it aloud all the time. Like here comes
Here's
bad
some
news.
bad news.
I think it's called bad news because it travels fast.
yeah.
That's fair. Oh,
'Cause it's a
that's
sniper.
so cool.
Yeah, it's a sniper rifle. Yeah, so it's
Yeah, I'll come down. You can see my
Yeah.
sick ass scars, my muscles, and how cute I am.
Wow.
What? I'm allowed to
Those are
say that I'm
some-
cute.
Those are some cool scars.
Thank you. I mean, thank you.
yeah. Do it in character, please.
Yeah.
Johnny, thank you. Wait, Velveteen, thank you. All right, are we going or we're going?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Galen Morales. All right. Yes, I'm prepared to go.
Did you just say Galen Lermer? Okay.
Saying Galen Morales
believe
helps me
it's-
kind of get into the voice of it.
Ah,
Because, no offense, it's a good, I'm Galen Morales. It helps,
Gotcha.
kind of slide back into it, right?
gotcha.
So
Actually,
that
I
explains
did.
why you say that to me so much.
Whoa, no,
You
hold
what?
on, hold on.
I
No,
know, we don't
you
hear
can't
that, we
hear
don't
him. You
that,
can't
we
hear
don't
him.
that.
You just get Galen's just face go. You were not supposed to be watching that.
Which mirror, by the way, the one that is covered up, or is it a different mirror?
Oh, all right, you all know that I have a mirror covered in my room. Okay, it does get stressful when you look in a mirror and expect to see yourself, and you see another person's body. All right, it does get.
No,
It's a
fair.
lot mentally. It's fucked up. Okay,
I just like to imagine you just carry around a pocket mirror.
I
Not-
do. It's
not
right
like,
here.
Not the ones that
Literally
like
took
open
it out
up.
earlier.
Not like ones that open up like this, but a full hand mirror. They're like
No, I was looking at myself.
Galen
earlier,
Lo
all right?
Morales. There we go. Got it.
Law Morales. Yeah, it.
Wait. Twister Carbon.
All right, you don't see the difference is I'm doing it to get into character of his own voice. All right,
No,
you don't
no.
have to get into character of your own goddamn voice.
Galen Morales. Galen
Galen
Morales.
Morales. It's up. It's higher. It's higher pitch.
Galen Morales.
Okay, not that high pitch. Good God.
No, I can't do it.
God.
So we're
did
going.
want to.
So we're going.
Wait,
Do you
no,
want to
hold
say
on,
something,
Do you want
Achaeus?
to say something?
I just wanted to mention. I was gonna mention this on the way, but I'll just mention it now. I will not be available tomorrow. I know we're in the middle of a case, but I have a personal. I have something personal to take care of tomorrow.
Can we
Oh.
insight check that, or just like whatever?
Yeah.
I'm asking the person who's grooving at the top of my screen just in case.
Nate's truly vibing.
Yeah.
Oh, I had an energy drink earlier, so that's what the shaking's about.
An energy drink? Imagine.
Yeah.
I'll also.
5 insight, huh?
Yeah, 5 insight.
Oh, if we're all doing
There
it,
you go.
then
Now
I will.
you know.
I
I
don't know
needed
if
that-
I'm rolling. I don't think I'm rolling deception. Am I rolling deception because I'm being vague about it, or?
You can choose. You don't need to say necessarily.
Question to the DM: am I still allowed to make shots in the dark about what it is?
Oh yeah. I mean, just because you fail on like an insight doesn't mean you have to not be suspicious anymore.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I'm
It just
pretty
means
sure I
that
know what it
person's
is.
Hard to
It's just-
read.
I mean, he's being vague. I don't know what to give more than that. Because Twister rolled a 23. He's being vague and he's purposefully.
Being vague.
Yeah.
Has something to hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you need any help with it or anything? Or presumably not, since you are busy.
No, I would prefer to take care of this alone. I'll be fine.
Is it all day?
It will. I don't know how long it's gonna go.
Okay.
But I will probably not be around at all tomorrow. I'll take care of it.
Then we'll solve the case tomorrow.
All right. Well, shall we off into the breach, as they say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go then. If Nate wants us to.
Sorry, DMing something real quick.
Oh God. Who?
Anyways,
It's not me.
Not me.
Who?
Stone.
Stone.
Nate never DMs me the secrets of my character.
Nate never DMs me. Flat
Nate never
out.
DMs me, I say, as I just got a DM from Nate like 10 minutes ago.
It's, you know, it's fine, Nate. It's fine. I understand.
Like-
Fine.
I'm not soon. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Dude.
Oh, what is his name?
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Why'd you look in the camera and say that?
Anyways, you all.
What the fuck did I get a message? Homophobia. It's fine. Happy end of Pride Month.
Okay.
What the-
Anyways, as I'm being bombarded with DMs all of a sudden,
What? You look like young gravy. I'm just saying.
you all
You can't
make
just
sure
say
to
this and
board.
expect us to not.
Make sure to board a airship and make your way over to. I believe this is middle central, upper central,
Believe
where
so.
you've all been here and within this one district before
Am I
to-
wrong?
to meet
Am I
Velveteen.
wrong, Becca?
What?
About the young gravy thing.
I don't know who Young Gravy
Okay.
is. I was laughing
Okay.
at something else.
But you find yourselves within the. You find yourselves within the Dragon's Tower, where most of the dragon-marked houses typically reside. Getting escorted by Twister, who knows the way. You're able to land before a lavish compared to where your agency is detected, but nowhere near as gaudy as the neighborhood of the Nobles family that y'all investigated earlier. It is compared to a lot of the different manners within this tower specifically, it doesn't seem to stand out too much. It's not small, but it's not large. It's not exquisite, but it's not plain. It seems to be finding itself in an in-between where most people go ahead and walk by without paying too much notice compared to everything else around. Walking into the estate itself.
Can I do something before we walk in?
Oh, sure.
Can I look around and see if there's anyone following us?
Okay, you can make a perception check.
Oh my hood up.
14.
Okay. You're not able to notice anyone trailing you, at least at this time. You're just in a busy, slightly busy street, where you do see, like, there are a lot of people who have, like, different marks from the different families on them. Some of them having it, like, halfway over their face. Some have it on their palms. Some of them, you might not be able to see. Just, you're in Dragonmark Central right now.
Blister looks around before going inside. 1 second.
Bye forever, Brian. Brian just got raptured.
Oh,
Oh
I
shit!
guess we're the ones that were left behind.
He just again
Shout out to that
starts
series.
ascending. Just
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, observe.
I read
I-
some of those books.
I don't have a cat in here, to be honest.
That's fucked up. I've got both.
It'll
Good for
it'll
you.
it'll here. Hold on, I'll take like 5 seconds.
I got 2 of them.
Mine's
Archie,
Mine's
Archie
being a
dragged
loaf
fucking
at the
toy on
door.
my bed.
A loaf, like
Yeah.
like a loaf of bread.
And those that on the like call might be able to see a bit of the cat.
I
Dear
can't
God,
see
they're
anything.
dropping like flies.
I can't see anything. There's a fucking paw fully in my eyeball. Ow!
And are back there. Archie dragged her toy onto my bed. Like
Good.
it's like a star on a stick, and she
Yeah.
drags it around everywhere.
He's a baby.
He's a baby.
We love that about her.
He's gotten so big though.
Is she thick?
No,
Oh. She's
she's just
long.
grown. Yeah,
Oh.
she's growing a little bit. She's over a year old. She's baby.
Yeah. Look at this.
Hi, Tizzy. I would die for you.
Why are
I
her
hope
arms
you
like
understand that. I hope you understand, Tizzy.
that? Tizzy, do you understand?
I would lay down my life for you in a second, Tizzy.
What are you looking at? She's got no thoughts in her head.
No,
Where do they both?
absolutely no
I
thought.
I don't know. Do we want to
They
just
both
go ahead
got
and take a
raptured.
break
Yeah, do we
right
want to take
now?
a break before we enter?
Yeah, I guess we might as well
Yeah.
go ahead and just take the break right now instead of trying to fill dead air time.
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm too gay to get raptured. Come on now.
Okay.
I'm still here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm still queer.
Do we still
Happy
want to
Pride.
take a break since Brian?
Yeah, we can take a break since Brian's
Yeah,
like,
we'll go ahead and just take
the
our
Phantom
break
Zone.
right now. See y'all in a few minutes. Bye. Alright, everybody. Coming on back from break now.
Meow, meow, meow,
That looks so uncomfortable for her.
meow.
She's
Yeah, there
fine.
it is.
Whoop.
There it is.
Welcome back.
All right.
We're back. Here we are.
What'd I
Back,
miss?
baby.
Nothing.
Nothing. We
At
stopped
all.
when you left.
Okay. So, leaving the busy streets to get within this estate, you all go through the doors and see about a dozen people that seem to be kind of like walking about, kind of like chatting with each other. Some have like notebooks and the like, and are kind of like jotting down details as they talk to each other. All these people are in like suits, dresses, and like office wear kind of details. And like when you all enter, like, can I get a perception check from everyone?
The music
Do I
screeches
get
to a halt.
advantage?
All eyes turn to us.
Twister, you don't actually need to roll for this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nat 20
Oh,
down to
look
a
at that!
17.
Okay, I'll say for Twister, Galen, and Achaeus, all of you are able to kind of like notice that it is discreetly, but when you do open the doors and enter within, these people all kind of like turn to look at you and slowly kind of like rotate themselves to make sure that you stay within their views the whole time. As you're also kind of like entering within, you can see kind of like walking down this long like corridor into the entryway. There is a group of people who are kind of like walking down, seem to be escorted by one person. The group around is like a hodgepodge of different like people that seem to be of nobility, and all in like rich, elegant, regal gear, conversing with each other. And this one person in the middle, who is a woman in a black and blue dress. She has like red hair that's she has like kind of like tied up in a nice and like well-kept bun right now. Deep blue eyes. You can see there is a scar that goes across her lip, like towards like the nose down into the lip itself. And she is giving what seems to be kind of like a business speech to these people while walking them down. Yes, I'm sure that your wonderful donations will be put to a good cause. Thank you all for your time here. Our charity really welcomes you and thanks you from the bottom of our hearts. Well, I'm sorry, it does seem to be time to end our chat right now. Let me go ahead and let you out now. And like the nobles go ahead and like give her a handshake, exchange pleasantries, and make their way out. As Twister, knowing this person, you see Thora Tarvin, aka Thora Tarkanan, go ahead and notice all of you entering within. Ah, good. Nice to see all of you as well. Got my letter.
I did. And I will do a bow.
Come with me. Can I get, come with me. We'll go ahead and speak in more private matters. As she kind of like turns, can I get an insight check from everyone as well?
Oh yes, the other thing I'm good at.
After she kind of like just hey,
Including
looked over
Twister?
all of you. Yeah, all including you.
I rolled a 17 this time.
Look at
right
you.
here. Okay, Twister, you're the only one that picks up on this as Thora kind of like looks over everyone. You notice like just kind of like hello there. Kind of like look towards you, just like, oh yeah, familiar with this person. Looks over at Velveteen, and you almost catch a sneer. And then while looking over at Chaos and Gale, gets confused.
Why are there 4 people standing there?
Another dragon marked bitch, and then these 2 noble assholes.
There's 2 other noble assholes.
It's like
I will-
nobles. Gross.
Caius is wearing his nice outfit, so he doesn't look like a hooligan.
You only have one nice outfit?
Wow, what are you, poor?
Yeah, I thought you were rich.
Yeah. One
He's
nice
not rich.
outfit. I mean, kind of rich.
Your mom's rich.
Yeah.
His parents
got
are
him.
rich.
Your mom's so rich that they have several
Trust fund
butlers.
kid. Boo-boo-boo.
Alright.
Galen's a trust fund kid.
But yeah, as you all kind of like start getting escorted down the hallway, you can see like a small figure kind of like poke out from a door, and that kind of like run up to be against Thora's side and just kind of like keep their back towards you. It's a it seems to be like a halfling woman, young in age. Like you can see the mousy hair on the back, and
Yeah,
just kind of
see.
like hands forward. You don't necessarily know at first what's going on until you, if someone were to kind of like try to peek them, peek over a bit, you notice like there is a rat in this person's hands that they have right in front of them, as they just kind of like join Thora to come along with you.
Is it operative squeakers?
It's not operative squeakers; it's a different rat.
Wow, it's fucked up.
But yeah, like Thora kind of like looks down and pats Zay on the head. Come along as well, then. And goes ahead. After a few turns down through some more hallways within the estates, you are all kind of like brought to you're all brought to Thora's office, where she goes ahead and lets you in. You can see inside, immediately as you enter inside, you can see there is a well-fashioned oak desk that has like bits of like brass trimmings around it. You can see that there are various notes and logs that seem to be stacked up on different ends. There is a vault on one side. You can see like there are like 3 different oak chairs as well. There are several different paintings of different landscapes from around the continent, as well as a one wall being dedicated to like bookshelf that, if you look over, you notice it seems to be a bunch of like books about history, some of which you can see are very old looking, almost withered away, as if they had to be constantly preserved by some magical means or something, otherwise they would crumble to dust. And as you all kind of like enter inside and Thora gets to the opposite end of the desk, you see her kind of like go, sorry about this right now. Let me go ahead and get into actual business satire. And she goes ahead and like undoes the bun to let her hair fall down way past her shoulders. And you can see like she turns off her glamour that she has on. And you can see that the dress goes away, and you see instead there is a black leather armor. You can see that she has multiple knives kind of like around her side as well. And something that's you didn't notice necessarily before, but now see even better, is that she does have like a sword propped up on her side of the desk, leaned over to try to be a bit out of sight. And when she goes ahead, sits down, crosses one foot over like her lap, and leans back a bit. And as she does so, like another person kind of like pops out from, almost seems to be popping out from the shadows by the door itself. This one, a human man, tall, gaunt, ashen skin with sores all over his body. Has a tattered robe on with a hood, and you can see that there are like very tattered leather bracers on it as well. Twister, you know this person as well. This is Rotting Bough, the right-hand man to Thora.
Rotting Bough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Rotten
forgot
Bough.
the G.
Okay. Rotting Bough. Okay.
So, I believe this is the first time meeting for, well, me and my associates with most of you. Hello there, I'm Thora Tarkanan, or I guess as the nobles know me, Thora Tarvin. This little one over here, precocious and like, is Zay. Zay has the rats do a wave. And then Thora looks over to the man. That's Bao. Don't mind him. I promise that's the... As long as things go well, the bark will be worse than the bite.
I guess I'll go. Lovely to make your acquaintance. You may... I'm Gale.
And not just Gale, it looks like.
Yeah, correct. This is obviously Gale and Laura Morales. Up there as well. But the one speaking to you right now is Gale Lorak.
Thank you for being upfront about that. I was wondering a bit.
Yeah, just thought I would be forthright of it. It's a lot, so it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I do a little curtsy.
Oh, you don't need to be that formal.
Okay, thank God. I'm not good at it. So.
Oh, no, I just do my best to handle the stuffiness of nobility myself. Gotta get the money somehow.
That. She's really cool. I just, lean to Twister.
Yeah.
Ability can be quite stuffy. I am a Caius Endo. It's nice to meet you.
And you there, tall, dark, and brooding?
Me? Me? I'm not brooding. I'm just a little guy.
You're brooding.
I'm
Well,
not brooding. I'm just standing
a little
here waiting.
guy.
I'm just I'm just waiting for. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Velveteen Desbro, and I will offer my hand to, for a handshake.
She looks at it for a sec before just going ahead and giving clapping your hand instead of doing a full handshake. It's not like smacking it away. It's just
Oh.
it's more like high five.
No. I'm picking up on that.
Okay.
I'm just
High
surprised by it.
five.
High five.
So we were told we were meeting you today? My friend Twister?
Yeah.
Do we want to discuss what the whole issue is?
I want something to be clear real quick. The only reason why I even reaching out to all of you, Twister, it's more about your friends here than you. Is your connections with Trash herself. If she trusts you all, I'll trust you all as well. We get quite a bit of information flowing through here. And some old friends, we're aware of a couple of them popping on in Sharn recently. Some lanterns. A couple of them, posing as shield agents, as some of them typically do. We got word that they tried to interrogate Tresh earlier today.
Yeah, we were all there for that.
Okay, so you're aware of Nazan and Tian then?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever
Yeah.
their real names are.
Those are the ones they went by, at least, so.
What they gave us.
They got terribly close
Hmm.
to Trush revealing her identity, but he thwarted it at the last second, unbeknownst to them.
Well, that's good. Thank you all for helping her out. She's not the best at hiding and lying with these kind of details.
Yeah.
Well, they
Didn't help.
also they had a device that let them cast Zone of Truth, so that didn't help either. Easy enough to dispel, though, without notice.
And want to make it. I'll let you all know we understand we all know Tresh isn't the person calling themselves Halas, and we all know that she wasn't the ones who killed the Raylas. She's done work with us. She's part of us, but that wasn't even something that came by our way.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, we know someone seems to have it out against Trash and is targeting her, but y'all seem to be already doing a good job of helping her out with that. I just wanted to invite you all here to try to make a bit of, an alliance of sorts. Friends of Tresh's are friends of mine.
Well, sister seems to trust you, so I don't see why we shouldn't at least offer our trust as well.
Thank you all. And I suppose it shouldn't go without saying just how much trust matters in this world.
Mm-hmm.
The people in this house, I view them all as family. Twister, family. Parents, family. These two here, family. I want to be clear as well. If this trust is to be violated, if you are to be seen as a danger to them, she looks to Bao, who just turns his head to look at you all. Don't make me regret trusting you. And don't let the lanterns shine their light on you.
I don't think we have any intent on violating that trust.
Of course not.
That's good to hear.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
I would never insight check her.
Okay. 12.
I've been rolling over 10, which is wild.
Impressive.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
have to- you have a -3 modifier.
I'm in hell.
Okay. Got a 12 and 8. Oh, sorry. A 12, an 11, and a 14. Okay. Gale?
Yeah.
You're able to pick up that Thora seems to be nervous about something, but it's not necessarily apparent.
Okay.
You just don't think it's necessarily aimed towards you. You just see her kind of like every now and then look off and kind of like fidget a bit with her hands.
So we're entering an alliance then, if you will?
Ah, yes. There's just some. I don't have work for all of you at this moment, at least, and I trust that you all don't want to be part of all the work we get into. Just stay safe. Take care of each other as well. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the city, more so than usual.
Oh, that we definitely know that there's wild shit happening. And I presume it does not make things easier for you all with this, with the events that have happened last night.
Yeah, those, it's never easy to stay out of the lantern sights. They have by job or by nature, they are pretty good at finding things. Yeah, we all have to be extra careful right now until things blow away.
Has anyone noticed anything out of the ordinary this past day? Like, I mean, like any weird tremors or something like that?
Twister, make an insight check. You know what? Actually, anyone can make an insight check.
That's stinky. I'm gonna use a hero point.
A hero point.
What is
That's-
happening tonight?
Look at
Tonight?
you go.
You rolling well? I don't know.
Okay, 17,
17.
21, 15, and 16. Okay. All of you are able to notice, like, as soon as Twister said tremors, Thora just immediately paid full attention to Twister. Like, snapped from kind of like looking over you all to just being focused right on him. Can't say we felt any tremors over here. Why do you ask?
We went to investigate the an incident that happened at a manor earlier today. What was the
Rayla
name of the
Manor.
manor? Yeah, the Rayla Manor. Everyone there was slaughtered aside from one person. And there's blood on the manor saying that what was it saying again?
My rest ends, the Earthshaker is home.
Yeah, that. And apparently there was some signs of violent shaking.
Twister, can you excuse your friends real quick?
Of course. And could you wait outside?
No.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I give Velveteen a glare.
I'm not trying to be rude. I will firmly wait outside, but inviting us here and then sharing information with us and sending us off and not sharing certain information, it's very peculiar.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay, 15. Fine. I did promise trust. Twister, you've been a member of this house for, what is it, a year, 2 years?
Close to 2 now at this point.
What did you think when you heard about that writing?
What did I think? Feels... I don't know. I don't 100% trust the writing. I felt my first natural instinct was to think that someone's being an imposter or is faking being whoever this person is.
And if this was to be the real deal,
Then that's extremely bad news. Some respects.
Thora kind of like looks between Bao and Zay before returning her gaze back to you. So if Hallis Tarkanan were risen from the grave were to walk into these halls and announce his presence, what would you do?
What do I know? What does Twister know about Hallis Tarkanan?
Is he hot?
As of this current moment, what does Twister know?
You know the various stories that have been about him. Was it like from 1,000 years ago? About 1,000 years ago, possibly the strongest aberrant dragon mark that has ever existed. After kind of like parents were both from different dragon marked houses, and that's how he got to be an aberrant mark, just because the blending messes up the dragon mark that comes before the child. His parents, the story goes that he killed his parents when he couldn't control his mark, and afterwards went to band aberrant dragon marks together to fight against the dragon marked houses that took over Sharn for some time before the other countries got involved, pushed him and his followers to the brink of being destroyed, and then he and his right-hand person, believed to be a lover, the Lady of Plagues, brought a curse upon the city to destroy it, and that was like their final act. You also know that Thora Tarvin has had a bit of an obsession in trying to understand the true history behind Hellas Tarkanan. Not taking up the name for this group was an act of mockery against the dragon-marked houses, but was also felt like to be a way of not necessarily reverence, but something close to that to the near mythological figure. As some of the money that the estate gets goes into expeditions into old Sharn to try to pick up all the history that's been lost down there, try to find books and manuscripts and the like about Hellas and his group from all that time ago that's been able to survive.
Okay. Twister thinks about that for a few seconds. I respect Palace for doing what he did to help Aberrant Dragon Marks. That being said, his ruthless and cutthroat way of getting what he wanted, I don't know.
A band of assassins and damned people. I'm not sure about the morality that you bring into question. Do you... Sorry, it's just... After the rumors started coming around, people within the house have gotten splits on their own feelings.
Fuck. Low insight. Let's go.
I'm not sure necessarily about... I don't necessarily believe in all of these stories about Hellas. But I do not necessarily believe this. I know if this one calling themselves by his name is an imposter or a resurrected. I do not. I do not have full control of this estate right now. And it is hard to find people I can trust at this moment. I fear that we may have some defectors soon to go and pursue this legend.
A thought just flashed through my mind, like out of character.
Oh.
What if it is Hallis?
What if it is
And
Hellas?
and Mordakhesh true resurrected him?
Hellas is too. As a reminder,
Oh,
Hellas was dead
it's
too
too
long
far?
for true resurrection to work.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, like true resurrection has a limit of 500 years or whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm also just not feeling ready to relinquish this sounds to just anyone. It's the thing I built up after all.
I just want to find out who is calling themselves Hallis. If it is him or not. If it is him, then why hasn't he already tried to make contact with the house?
He has.
Oh.
Not personally, but with a missive.
Oh?
Still trying to decipher the handwriting and who it may have come from, but it's been proving difficult to look into.
Did we that note that we found in the estate that said you're next, did we keep that?
I have it, I think.
Does that handwriting match that?
I'll pull out the note and show it to her.
Okay. You see Thora hold on to that and open up a drawer by her desk and bring out another letter slip between the two.
Not a lot to go by. It's only 2 words, but
It's close enough, at least.
That was found in the estate. We are working on that case, technically.
Is there anything unusual about that case? What stood out about it?
A lot of unusual carnage, necromantic and even evocation magic kind of flowing throughout the estate. Magic items broken.
someone injured and can't be healed by healing magic.
Yes, the broken magic item emitted some sort of necromantic energy which prevented healing.
And vault blown open, like it collapsed due to a tremor.
Same thing with the front door.
Things that don't necessarily match up with these stories told, but are close enough. But again, he says any of the how much of the stories were real, and how much were just the stories that could survive, and what was changed the image.
History's written by the victor. I mean, is it a elaborate smear campaign of some variety? But that's a lot of work to do as such. And the
Why would-
Raylas, they're not dragon marked. It wouldn't match any MO that of Hallis that is written in history, really.
And why would trash get framed?
Unless they're just trying to get trash.
What day did this happen?
Murder? Last night?
Okay.
Well, we were at the club with literally both the lanterns.
You fraternized with the lanterns.
We
Or
didn't know
are
that
we-
they were
Unknowingly.
beforehand.
Are we sure they're lanterns? I thought they were shields.
It was said, implied strongly.
Oh, they are lanterns. They're posing gas shields.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were at the same club we went to.
Eyes flickered at Twister.
Mine do as well.
Thora notices and follows. And gives a quizzical look.
We don't need to talk about it, okay? Fine.
Twister?
Someone
Doesn't
got
relate.
very-
It doesn't relate to
someone-
the plot.
Someone got very close to one.
Unknowingly.
Very well. As
Did very well.
as
I
long as you
hide.
didn't divulge anything.
I didn't.
However, from our interactions with them, it seemed like Tian doesn't super like Nazan.
Operatives don't necessarily need to like each other.
I don't know what our intention is here. If we're trying to turn them against each other or turn the whole operation upside down, that might be a... I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Sorry, I was having to handle a DM right there.
Okay.
I wonder to who.
My whole
Yeah,
life's an
wonder.
uphill battle, Nate. I got this.
There's always going to be another mountain.
Always to make it move.
Yeah.
Always going to be an uphill battle.
If I'm Miley Cyrus of the mountain in this scenario.
I don't know.
You're the guitar being played.
Hmm.
Thank you all, but I don't necessarily have any other information to share at this point. If there's an update in the situation, I will let you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If we continue our case, as we're currently working on, detectives, obviously, and I presume you would like any information about who this person is.
Yes, I would love to know who is posing as the namesake for this place.
Mhm.
And
I would assume
threatening to
Twister will
risk
keep
control.
you apprised.
I mean, I could just whisper it into Operative Squeaker's ear, and do I have to like write him a note?
You have to write a note.
Okay.
Say will go ahead and kind of like speak up a bit right there. Squeakers is good operative. Make sure to give him extra snacks. He asked me to let you know that.
I'll let him into the cookie jar.
Just make
What?
sure you empty out some of the contents in there.
Operative Squeakers deserves a gun.
My goodness.
Could you not inform her where some items
my
are
apologies.
home
After Squeakers told me where all the guns are.
on? So my room.
Why do you have so many guns hidden?
I mean, usually it's for protection, just in
Wow.
case things go sideways.
This little kid's reading you to filth.
I like to, you know.
It's a
make sure-
halfling,
Not a little
Yeah.
kid, a halfling.
not
Sorry,
a kid.
Supposed to be
sorry,
like
sorry,
like late teens.
Halfling.
I like to make sure the people around me is safe.
Yeah, I mean, I assume Operative Squeakers has been relaying plenty of information about us to... never mind.
No.
No, no, no,
Go
no.
ahead.
No, I was just having an idle fancy in my head.
Chief
Okay.
Squeakers doesn't say everything.
That's good.
We'll say I'm happy. I am happy you're keeping them, very well fed when they don't eat at our house. So
The middle of our street.
Our house. But yeah, I mean, we will continue on with what we can, and continue to be wary of the operatives as much as possible.
Well, have a good rest of the evening then, and good luck with your case. And Bao will go ahead and silently go ahead, open up the door again, and I'll just kind of wait there, looking at all of you.
Can I vibe check Val?
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe check.
Yeah. I'm just I'm looking at him, trying
You
to
are looking at
catch a
him.
vibe.
I'll catch a vibe. Ooh,
Why
I
are
can
you guys
really
vibe
catch a
checking
vibe.
him? I'm trying to catch a very specific vibe.
Oh no.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
Nate.
Yeah.
What's my 19 get me? I'm curious.
I try to catch the vibe and it goes straight over my head.
Nate, I'm
Okay.
curious. What's a 19 get me?
I'm imagining this ain't on Bao.
I mean, sure. I'm just curious if anyone else in the room has noticed me, and
What?
No, I'm just saying. I'm
At
curious.
Can I
this
insight
point,
check
you've been looked at.
Velveteen?
At this point, you've been looked at indifferently. It's not hostile by any means, is what I'm gonna say.
Fair.
But
Do I get anything with an 8? I'll use a hero point.
I mean, Twister with a 25. As a reminder, you do know about Bao being the right-hand man, also who having an aberrant dragon mark that has the ability to go ahead and turn living things into ash or otherwise kind of absorb the life energy out of things. So,
You don't touch. Don't touch.
oh no, I mean that's activating the dragon mark, and it's also very much was the second any of these people were out of line, they're dead.
Maybe I'll narrow down the kind of, is he like me? Is he also
He's
a
not
corpse?
a corpse.
Okay, that's
No,
all I
Just a
needed.
very
Goodbye.
sickly looking person because of their
That's
own
all.
dragon.
I was just curious if we could bond over both being dead, but it's fine.
Now this image is directly because of the aberrant dragon mark. This is how it fucked
Okay.
this person over.
But he's still probably kind of hot though. Okay, I'll leave. Thank you for your time. Bow. Pleasure.
It was
I-
nice meeting you, and we look forward to a beneficial partnership.
And likewise as well.
I'll make sure
They sound like
the
my
speakers
father.
get some extra food.
Thank you. Zay will go ahead and say, while still having the rec go ahead and wave you all goodbye.
We make our leave,
Okay.
I
Make our way.
suppose. Make him away.
As we're all heading out from the states, you see someone, one of the regular workers within the main section of this building, in a conversation with someone who pipes up. Oh, I have a delivery for the head of here. As you're all passing on by, you see this person with the letter A. Shorts in stature, looks to have markings showing ancestries of both halfling and goblin. A familiar face, if y'all can remember.
Yup,
You
I know
know-
who this is.
I don't know if we've ever met them, have we? I think this has just been a
I think
Twister
I-
encounter over and
Yeah.
over again.
And as this person kind of now with a instead of like the tattered clothing they had before, it seems to have like a not fitted, but a kind of like navy blue, like a dress shirt with a black overcoat on top. Kind of like trying to hand over a letter and explain what her business. Looks over to see all of you, and eyes widen. And
Hey.
so if you can go ahead and give the lady this letter real quick, I have urgent business. And I gotta go ahead and just try to kind of like back off after just putting the letter in the person's hand.
Hey,
And
buddy.
they're just gonna go ahead and try to get away. Not necessarily a sprint or anything right now, just kind of like a fast walk away.
Look after that.
Twister, what?
Twister, what is happening?
What?
That the goblin has previously worked with Mordakhesh.
Oh God, of course. Yeah. Well, of course they have. Why wouldn't they have? I.
Can I see what the package, like, how big the package is?
It's just a letter.
It's just a letter?
What letter?
Is it the letter B?
Bitch.
It's addressed to the head of
Does-
the house?
Does the letter look like it can contain like a man inside of it, so he can reveal himself?
Does the letter on the inside say "You're next"?
Twister, you can't see anything because you're after the person.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to look at the letter if we try to, considering
Probably.
it. I'm assuming in an envelope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to her, so
She'll deal with it.
Yeah.
she'll let us know. I guess we're following Twister.
Yeah.
Are
Trying
we
to
just
not look. Yeah, it's like
Are-
we're in the middle of like this nice area
Yeah,
filled
just
with
walking.
nobility.
okay? You know what? That's fair. But is Twister like just walking, or is Twister doing like the he? I'm sneaking.
He's walking. Is the
He's power walking.
is the halfling goblin being sneaky at all, or is he like
I was just trying to make it through the crowd.
blatantly? Okay, yeah. Then I'll just try to blatantly make it through the crowd.
He's
Yeah.
doing
I
that
have a slightly
Disneyland-
faster speed.
He's doing that Disneyland. I'm not running, but
Yeah.
I'm very quickly getting to where I want to walk.
Yeah.
You gotta make it to Dumbo before it closes.
Gotta make it to Rise of the Resistance before it's a 2-hour long wait.
Yep.
Okay, but it won't take too much before you're able to go ahead and catch up to the character trying to make their way through, kind of like stalled as like a big crowd of people's kind of like go through an intersection at once, and they're kind of like looking around trying to find an opportunity to get in as you walk up right next to them.
I'll clasp a hand on their shoulder. Hey,
They
buddy.
flinch. Hi.
What you up to?
Postal work.
Insight check.
Not a lie.
It's not.
No, it's not a lie. That's a nat one.
That's a nat one, besties. Not getting into any trouble?
I hope I'm not getting into any trouble with you.
Well, you're not if you're not getting into any trouble yourself.
By the
Can I-
way, even with a
we-
natural one, that's an 8, and I'd still beat, so they're very nervous and hiding something.
Do we catch up?
Yeah, we right
Yeah,
there.
you all kind of like catch up soon.
I'm gonna say, how about you tell us who that letter is from, and then I'm gonna cast suggestion as well.
Okay, that's what, a Christmas saving throw?
I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that is definitely a failure.
Oh no. No wonder he doesn't like me.
Can you lead suggestion real quick so that way I know like exactly how this can be as a response.
How exactly I can avoid answering it.
How about you verbally tell us
It was a
who...
wisdom save.
Oh, it's when.
Oh, was it wisdom?
It's still a
Yes.
failure.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay. Alright, and you suggested telling where the letter came from.
how about you verbally tell us who sent that letter that you gave to House Tarkanan?
I don't know their name.
Could you
They-
describe?
Gave me a message to send a letter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's all I'm gonna get out of that suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do realize it'd be much beneficial if you kept talking, otherwise we're going to continue to harass you.
Harassment is better than what will happen.
Oh, who's to say we won't do that as well?
I don't know. I mean, I'm itching to take out some aggression. So
All right. I mean, listen, I'm the nice one.
How good of a grip does Twister have on them?
Can I
He
set
doesn't
them in
have-
half?
He doesn't have like a good grip. He has like a, like how you would put a hand on like a 10-year-old kid,
Okay.
but not like. Listen, if you just describe the person, that'll work.
I have not met them, but I know what will happen if I say anything, it's say too much.
You need protection.
How will they know? Who's going to tell them?
Can I do a perception check around and see if anyone's?
I was
paying
gonna
attention
say
to
the
us?
same thing.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask of how firm of a grip they have on this letter.
The letter's
The
better.
letter's gone.
They
the
already
letter's
delivered
already
it.
been given.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know they delivered it or not.
No.
What am I rolling tonight? How is this
You're
happening?
rolling so good.
Well, just wait. We'll have a combat and you'll roll like shit again.
Yeah.
Okay. Neither of you who are looking around can see that anyone in the crowd that's spying on you.
Okay.
The person will go ahead. Go ahead and just kind of like continue on. Listen, I'm just trying to get by. We can just forget this happened. Please.
It's completely all right. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts and I'm going to dive deeper into their mind.
Okay. You are forbidden entry within the mind.
Oh.
Whoa!
It is not that the spell does not take hold.
It
It's
just
as if,
won't let...
it is as if a barrier is put in place.
Oh. You have some strong magic on you right now. It's not letting me in, is it? You realize that
As
makes it more
told us-
suspicious?
I was told this is the best thing to do. Please.
Is it from the same person that I helped you with earlier?
I don't know.
Gonna insight check.
Okay. 24.
Did it feel like a magical effect that was like blocking me from entering their head?
Yeah. It felt like a magical effect.
Oh, well, I'll dispel it.
Okay. You
Ouch.
dispel the Ring of Mind Protection.
Fuck it. I'll ruin this kid's day.
I think we're ruining this person's life.
Yeah.
I think they are going to be fucking tortured and or killed.
Yeah.
Did we see where they delivered the letter or no?
Yes, we did.
To the hands of one of the staff.
Yeah.
Would we have seen where the staff was headed?
They would have looked, as far as you know, if you were to look back as you left the estates, they were just kind of like casually strolling over to probably where Thora was.
Can I head in that direction?
Okay, so you turn back and go back into the estate.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you do so, within like the group itself, you can all notice like some dust start to crumble down from the person's hand down into the floor, which they take
break
note
the
of as
magic
well.
item. I don't think it'll fully destroy the magic item.
No, it
Well, for flavor's sake, it
makes-
doesn't this time.
Okay, bet I don't care.
Okay.
Fuck them and their ring.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'll fucking cast detect thoughts again, and I'll enter into their mind.
Okay, surface thoughts are of
Yes.
fear,
Mm-hmm.
looking around, and kind of like trying to take notes of places to go ahead and run to, and just, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna dive deeper. So I have to make a wisdom save, I think. Yeah, they make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a failure.
Right.
What are you
Let me
trying to
in.
peer into?
I am trying to I'm trying to find the event when they were tasked with this letter.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to find like a specific thought of it. Yeah.
Are you delve deep into this person's mind? As you do, loosely along the way, you find their name, Darnet
Oh, okay.
Clax.
Darn it, Clax.
Yeah, let me go ahead and type it into the Roll20 chat for you.
Thank you. Because I would have spelt it wrong.
Born, kind of like pick up some loose information about them along the way. From Lord Dura themselves. Spent some time in like their childhood, having to live within the ruins as you're trying to navigate your way through this before you find the exact thought that you're looking for. Where you find like Garnet Clax just one day waking up and kind of like looking over to the side to see, as usual, every now and then there's all of a sudden a new message left for them. Open up the envelope, look inside, and see the instructions to take the another envelope next to this one, another envelope that will be presented soon, and send that over to the Tarvin estate.
What does the handwriting look like?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
As you're trying to make things out right now, trying to remember.
No.
I'm gonna use a knowledge from a past life. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking that 5 to a 9.
Didn't even get to 10. Yeah, didn't even. Tried my damnedest. Because I don't think there's anything any other bullshit I can do. Yeah. I don't know. Does Galen see? Galen, help! I'm torturing a child. Help me.
Oh no,
Galen,
this is an adult. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
They're just
then I
just
then
another
I don't
small
care.
person.
Yeah.
Galen checks and is like, whoa, what's happening?
Galen's like, whoa, I'm trying to read the paper.
Don't worry.
You guys have him by the ankles, shaking him up and down for information.
Yeah.
You look at the through these thoughts, and you're having trouble kind of like gathering the focus of mind to remember the handwriting and be able to tell any similarities between the two.
Right. Okay. Heard. Cool. I'll just keep poking around for anything interesting.
Okay. Anything else in particular you'd like to look at?
I know what Becca wants to see. Because clearly Twister knows this person. I'm gonna fucking wander around and see if I can find Twister in here.
Okay.
I want to see Twister beat the shit out of this kid while we're dealing with other stuff in the distance.
The
Because
first,
I remember when you brutalized this person.
yeah, the first memory that does come to mind as you're focusing in is of the
Twister
first case.
brutalizing him.
Yeah, where he saw Darnick go ahead and just kind of like try to hide while looking at the fallen church that you all fought the revenants in, and just kind of like loose thoughts kind of like gathering around. Huh. So that battle didn't go as I was told it would. Weird.
I'm
He's not
justified.
gonna be. He's not gonna. He's gonna need to hear this. And then you see like Twister looking over, noticing Darnick, and just immediately casting spells at him. Darnick running for his life as Twister chases for a bit before getting
Just
off.
like,
Darnick
Gale,
in
like,
a lot of
totally-
pain.
Totally, like, you know, still in there, just goes, Twister, what
fuck?
the actual fuck? Just like fully like dropping Galen's voice, just being like, what the fuck, dude?
The next memory involving, you see another memory with Twister kind of like come into play, where you see Darnick talking with Twister, kind of like going over like what happened, seeming to make amends, getting Twister's help to find a box, and then a person appearing from nowhere, who you saw as the visage taken after slashing into a chaos, accepting the box from Darnick, and then saying goodbye to Twister, as all Darnick can think of in this memory is, am I going to be off now? Is this the end? How bad did I fuck up? He knows I lost this.
I guess then I want to try to then scrub back to be like, when was the first encounter with this motherfucker? Just like, when was the first encounter with Mordakhesh? Let's go. I'm just like thumbing through different files. I'm like, let me look at all this guy's trauma. Oh, lovely.
With that, you're able to go back into a moment back within like the ruins underneath Sharn, Darnick being one of like the groups of people that would have to live there because they didn't find the city comfortable enough or otherwise couldn't make their way into the proper city. Kind of like just scavenging around, and then met by a bizarre being they've never heard of or seen before. Out of a disguise, Mordakhesh, and his true Rakshasa form, talking to Darnick and promising money and a chance to get back if he were to follow Mordakesh's orders.
I'll leave. That's all I need.
As you do that, let's go back over to Velveteen right now. You get into the estate and kind of like follow up to Thora's office, right? Okay. You're able to get to there as the letter is being handed over. And the person's making their way out, looks at you in confusion before kind of like shuffling past you. Thora looks over, holding like the envelope in her hands, not having it open quite yet. Is something the matter?
A little bit of something is the matter. We were headed out, you know, bidding you adieu. But then we came across a suspicious individual who was delivering a letter that our friend Twister knew. And I imagine they're still outside gathering information about this individual, but I didn't trust it enough to just kind of, I wouldn't say wait, because gathering information is important, but I wouldn't trust the letter, to be very honest, because It may just be a simple threat, but it may be something more. So I'm just letting you know now, and maybe we don't open it.
Make a persuasion check. Judging by the seal on this, I'm not inclined to be in the best mood to open this right now. Anyways.
Fair.
You know the one who sent this letter?
I mean, if I had to take an educated guess, it's probably been the pain in our side for quite a few months now. I don't know if you've ever heard of this man by the name of Mordakhesh, but
Can't say I have.
well, the long and the short of it is he is trying to do some very bad things very quickly, and I'd imagine you're probably on a certain list of his, and he's not a fan.
I'll look into this letter later. I don't necessarily see any traps or spells laid within, but if you feel it's important not to look at it now, thank you for the warning.
It's no problem at all. I'm just doing my, duty as an ally and a friend.
Thank you, and she'll go ahead and kind of like open a drawer and just kind of like tuck the letter in there.
But yes, if you have any more questions, I like feel around in my pockets. I was like, oh my god, they give them out all the time. I feel like I have to have one on me, and I'd imagine the amount of times there's been business cards handed out. I'll have one from Gale, like, if you need to contact us, this is where we actually, we work. If you also want to speak
where
with
you
me,
all work. We had
no,
another
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you, also want to, stop on by, I'm just saying, I think it'd be pretty cool.
Make a charisma check.
Oh, that's fine.
And make your Riz check.
Yeah.
Not a.
You got the Riz.
This character doesn't have the Riz at all. This character has negative Riz.
You actually owe Riz to the Iris ass.
I'll take it.
17.
I'll take it.
Are you hitting on my boss?
Shut up. All right, shut up. You're not here. Shut up.
I'll consider it as a possibility on my schedule.
Okay. That'd be good news. But you don't need anything else though, right? I'm just curious.
No, we'll be all for now.
Okay. Again, it was a pleasure. Is there fireworks going off? I'm guessing, Nate. Same. You can't hear them, but they are going off. If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Yes, and you know how we can. You can just look for the same method of information as earlier today if none of us personally come visit.
Fair. Door open or closed? I don't, because
Whose door do you refer to?
I mean, I imagine she was in like an office because there's like a desk and everything.
You can keep the door open for now.
Oh, okay. again, pleasure. And I
Pleasure as
make
well.
my leave.
Okay. Now going back to the street where you're all ganged up around a person right now.
I'm slinging spells. I'm kidding.
Murdering this person.
As I'll let you know, Gale, as you're getting out of your. Are you done peering through, by the way?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, as you're getting out, you do catch on to one last memory
Oh.
of
As I'm like out the door, I'm like, actually, what's over here?
a conversation between Darnik and Mordakhesh,
Oh.
which you can pick up on is sometime after the, maybe like a couple weeks after the serial killer incident, where Mordakhesh, you can see, is pacing back and forth in front of Darnik with a sword in hand, just swinging around carelessly. Darnik just sitting down, feeling nothing but terror. Every now and then, Mordakhesh goes ahead, looks over, haphazardly swings the sword next to, close to Darnik, almost like getting right into their nose. So you had this very important item in hand. Something you were told to keep a close eye on. And not only did you lose it, when it was found, nothing was in it. The contents taken by some mad lunatic who couldn't handle things. Swinging the sword again and just brushing against Darnik's head to cut some hairs off. Darnik just looking down, sweat all over. All in all, not a bad job. We got to see some results, actually. Interesting to... Not the best batch, but... Hey, that's progress. Better than that Revenant. Couldn't even control that one bit. This one actually was able to talk with... Oh, you don't need to know this. Anywho, I'm just letting you know that I'm disappointed with your services, and I'm gonna have to send you down the line. To who? Bye-bye. And if I hear your name, if I hear one motherfucker, another slice of the sword, and kind of like cuts across the, and like shaves even more hair off. Yeah. I'd say it'd be fun, but it won't be. And then just kind of like walks off.
Close that door. Go back to open the one to leave. Wow. I like come back. You're really fucked, aren't you? I pat them on the shoulder. I have information for us to discuss when we get back to home, but I believe we are done here. Unless there's anything else we were wanting to do.
Where did you see?
Plenty of things. I saw Twister almost fucking murder you, which is something really interesting that I wasn't expecting to see.
Oh?
That's a cute
Listen,
little...
I was going through a phase, all right?
You're going through a phase.
That was during the Revenant encounter. You were going through a phase.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and I kind of hand still kind of like, I assume like Twister and I both have a hand on their shoulders. It's like, battle didn't go as I was told it would.
What?
What a cute little quote, isn't it?
That's
I
interesting.
don't know. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Hmm.
Yes. You don't remember your own memories, but I saw them clear as day. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
You can, the three of you here can see Darnik's eyes just widen. Kind of like look around a bit. As if trying to scan for something.
I'm gonna look around as well.
And what are you
Okay.
looking for?
I'm gonna cast, or not, I'm gonna do Emboldening Bond on myself, Galen, and Achaeus.
Nat 20.
So you
Let's
get a
go.
We all get a D4.
And a D4.
I can't believe
you could get a
Case is actually
20.
rolling decently.
Stone. If you get a 3 or higher, you'll have a. You got a 20.
Hey!
A natural 20 reduced to 17 up to 20.
Okay.
I'm in hell.
Achaeus. But once you're the one that notices this.
I brushed my hair out of my eyes for a second.
A breeze. Whoa. What?
Uh,
the
you
world?
see- You follow Darnik's gaze and set a stop at one particular spot. Everyone else tries to follow along, but y'all can't see within the crowd. Achaeus, you're able to follow perfectly and notice like one person in the crowd kind of just wearing like a cloak, hood up and drawn, just kind of like staring over before shuffling back within the crowd and getting lost within.
I'm
As
so tired of this motherfucker.
as this happens, Darnak is gonna try to escape your grasp.
Oh, mine?
Yeah. Twister? Twister's the only one holding on, right?
I had my hand on the other
Okay.
shoulder, but I don't care if this motherfucker leaves or not. I've gotten everything I
Just let
need.
him go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't like holding, so.
We
Okay.
just signed his death warrant. Let him go.
Yeah. Yeah, I signed it with my fucking best quill.
Well, if you don't want to try to hold on, then I guess no rolls needed.
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't care.
As
They can go off and die. Whatever.
Darnik is going to go ahead and, overwhelmed with fear, books it to a bridge nearby
Oh.
and jumps right off.
I'm going.
That's what I figured
Nope,
was gonna
nope.
happen.
Twister can't handle that. He's running over.
Could I
Okay,
seeing this make a
Um,
I'm gonna try to
How far
cast a
away is
spell.
this dude? How far away is this dude?
I'd say Darnik gets about like 30 feet before you realize the direction that they're going.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
a puppet.
Okay.
That's a constitution save.
Constitution save. Well, Darnik, you've been rolling very low, and you don't exactly have a lot to help you out right here. Let's see.
Oh, the fireworks finally started for me. There they
Yeah.
are. Gail's
Okay.
just like got like a notebook out and is like writing the things down.
14
Why
the
is
DC to
this the one time you roll well? 19.
beat. God fucking damn it! I will never succeed on this spell. Whatever.
I'm just walking back over casually.
You see Achaeus pull out, like, summon these fucking, like, red, like, puppet control things and attempt to grab him, and he fucking escapes it. I'm so upset. I can never, get that spell to work.
And, Twister, if you want to catch up, I'm going to need you to make, let's say, a dexterity check. We're going to go ahead and compare yours versus Darnik for who's going to get manage to get through here.
I have a straight 0.
Well, it's
a
July,
zero.
so
Yeah, not a gay 0.
Do I roll a d4 for this because I've emboldening bond?
It's just an ability check.
Well, yeah, I roll a d4 for everything
Okay.
with that, but it has to be within 30 feet of someone else that has it.
You'd be, unless someone goes to follow along with you that has it, you'd be getting out of range during
Okay.
this
I
travel.
won't.
Then yeah, 11.
Okay. You, after realizing what the intent is, you go ahead and try to make chase, going through the crowds, trying to catch up with Darnek, and shuffling along. You are a little bit faster naturally, but the crowd keeps on getting in the way, and you keep getting stuck between people trying to find your way through before you get...
I'm going to. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? I don't have anything that would. I used freaking levitate earlier today. This case fell off.
It's been a long day.
I don't have anything that would help with this. Fuck. Okay. I have one thing, but he needs to jump off.
Featherfall.
As you...
He would descend probably for longer than the spell would even last for, because it's a huge cliff city.
Yeah.
As you make your way to... finally manage to get your way through the crowd, you see Darnik at a end of the... one of the sides of the bridge. And it's kind of like... people aren't paying attention to them. And you go ahead and manage to get to the point where they are just about to jump. They look back towards you. You shouldn't have stuck your nose into this. Why?
We can help you.
There's no escaping these people.
Yes, there is.
What are you writing?
Make a persuasion check real quick.
I'm writing down everything I saw in their mind, just so I don't forget it.
oh wow, 1,200 steps today. Look at me go.
Oh, nice. A 16 persuasion. Okay. What promise do you have? Don't you all get snuck up on by these people as well?
Yes, but you'd be much safer with us.
You all don't know what you're getting into, truly, do you? You only scratched the surface of things.
And so it's better to die?
I'm gone no matter what.
How do you know?
They just always know. They just always get in there. They just always... What promise do you... What do you have to show that things could be safe?
I pull out my shield. I put both my hands on it. And I'll motion for him to put a hand on it.
They'll go ahead and just kind of like... Not grab onto, but put their hand on like the shield itself.
Yeah.
Like whatever your side you're showing to them.
I swear on my god and on this shield that you won't die.
Are we hearing this?
Yeah, I'm probably a bit away,
Yeah, I didn't follow.
I don't either.
and there's a crowd in between us, so probably not.
Okay. If you swear, then cut off right there as an arrow gets flung over and strikes Darnik into the side. Still technically on balance. Let's roll real quick. And Darnik slips, but is able to grab onto the railing.
I grab him. And I cast Sanctuary.
You do so, and Darnik kind of just looks in fright, trying to look around the area, look where the arrow was shot from, or where it could have been shot from, and just continues to look around the space.
I'm also gonna look. Oh, look at me go.
With a 20, not even with a 22, are you able to notice this person, or whatever it is that let this arrow loose, as something just slips away. But you're able to bring Darnik back up. Some people kind of looking now and confused at this person who just got shot by an arrow while perched on a ledge. Just kind of murmuring amongst each other, but not really stepping forward. Darnik, looking at the wound, holding on to its hands around the arrow.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
I guess you're right about not dying immediately. Thank you.
Wow, max healing, 12 points.
That fully heals from the wound. As the arrow gets pulled out, and you cast that and seal the wound.
Oh wait, no, I used one for Sanctuary, so this will have to be a second level.
Okay.
I'll just roll an additional d8. 18.
Yes. I mean, you already did full healing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm gonna return back to the group
With Darnik?
with Darnik.
I'm assuming Velveteen's also returning at this point.
Hey, Valentine.
Did we learn anything while I was away?
Just confirmation about things that Mordakhesh has been involved in, and also that that individual's involvement with them as well.
So, I did give the right information then. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
They did not open the letter, so.
I mean, what I presume is that it's going to be something that just says "you're next" or something of the ilk, and it's going to clearly link that whoever's doing this is Mordakhesh yet again.
Yeah,
Since Mordakhesh was clearly to do with the Revenant situation as well from the very beginning.
I let them know that it felt like, open or not, it's what it seemed to be.
Kind of wish you'd asked her to open it and then saw what the contents were.
I mean,
We'll probably hear on them tomorrow.
I also didn't want to risk potential, magic on the letter, but so again, I don't know if anything was actually on the letter. We didn't check that, and I don't have the ability to check that, so.
I mean, I'll say as I'm
Jesus.
coming up.
Right,
I mean,
Professor.
she has the ability to detect magic willingly.
It's fair. We didn't really come up in conversation. It was kind of a snap, an in the moment thing.
I have Darnik with me, and I have my shield over Darnik.
Oh, is this the guy we're still bullying?
We're not bullying him anymore. We did,
We
however,
weren't bullying him in the
sign
first
his
place.
death
Well, no,
warrant.
I'm not. I'm sorry. Bullying is not the right word. We interrogating.
Interrogating.
Oh, so we're not doing that anymore.
No.
Oh, we still
No.
could continue to.
No.
You got
Yeah,
any
you
You can
information, you little
talk to
bitch?
him. Oh my
Hey, well,
gosh.
What? I don't
he
know that
clearly
he
wasn't willing to do such before, so.
I didn't know what just happened. I'm coming back. I'm gonna call him a little bitch. I don't know.
He was trying to fend for his life.
Again, I don't know this. I left.
There was an attempt on his life literally 20 seconds ago.
Then why are we keeping him with us?
I'm going to make sure he gets into the right hands.
I mean,
Should we contact Diana?
Probably the best bet.
Wherever you bring this individual is going to be a place that then Mordakhesh is going to target. Whoever you put this person near is going to be at more risk than they currently are.
So
So
what?
yes,
I
it-
should just leave this man to die?
Yes.
I
No.
mean-
I'm not doing that.
I mean, well, hold on. Again, I was gone for this. Is this a willingly working with Mordakhesh thing?
Vaguely.
That's what
They
people
agreed
do
to work
things.
with Mordakhesh to get out of the situation that they were living in. I saw the encounter.
What was that? If that's worth sharing here, or is it just that bad?
I think that any continuation of this conversation should not happen in the middle of this street.
Okay.
I agree.
Agree.
But I don't believe we should take them home. Unless
I
you have a
agree
little
with
lovely
that as
home
well.
that you. Do you have a lovely little house? Or do you just sleep in little alleyways?
I have a room and an inn. That
I
I don't
believe
think I
it.
should be returning to.
Be honest, as much as I'm all for helping people, from what I'm getting is you willing to work with someone who's tried to kill us multiple times, even if it was to better your situation, you're still putting us at risk. So
Perhaps it was more of they started doing it and then couldn't get out of it.
it's very plausible. But again, I don't want to bring him back with us.
I don't think
No.
it'd be a great idea.
I don't want him to endanger our friends either.
We could go to another inn somewhere. Wherever it is, they're probably going to find wherever you are. If you wish to protect them somehow, Twister, we certainly can try. I just think that there are more dangers that than necessarily benefits.
Well, I'm not going to leave them be when I could help them.
I think we should leave this to Twister. And darn it. I don't think this is a great idea. I will state that now. I'm sorry, Darnik. I truly am. I think we signed your death warrant, as I said. But here's hoping everything turns out okay.
Sorry for previous encounters and engagements. I don't know how to make up for that at this moment, or how to make up for your friend here's saving my life at this moment, but I'll get out of your hairs as soon as I can.
Let's just hope that this isn't an empty promise. I should be going though.
Oh yes, you have plans.
I do have plans.
Yeah.
On that note, incredibly awkward transition. I do have plans.
Oh yes, you have your date.
Mm.
It's not a date.
Do we want to go ahead and transition to that to end on a more cheerful and happier
Yeah, yes,
note?
yes.
No, I think we should end on the note that we're just condemning this person to die. I'm
All
fine
right.
with that. No, go ahead.
But you're all able to go ahead and, like, the three of you and Darnik, go ahead and get things sorted out. We can go ahead and figure that out in the meantime and, like, talk about that next session. But for now, let's go with the chaos side of things. As where are you going for this meetup?
I assume that I was just going to his like apartment or wherever he lives. I'm assuming he would have given Achaeus his address at least.
Sure. You're able to go ahead and find like the section of an at the apartment room that. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the name right now.
Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence. You're able to remember. Find like Terrence's address. Go into like this apartment area. It's
in a fairly nice area, like
yeah.
the upper central area.
Yeah, you can
Wherever
see,
nice apartments are. I don't know, Sharn. I don't know. the
that would
city
be
well
that would
enough.
be where a lot of like very nice apartments are.
Yeah.
There's you can see like there's like some art kids around the area as well. Some of them already have their workouts. Some are like currently just I feel like I'm beginning to describe a
College
commune.
campus?
Oh, or campus, yeah.
I was
But, like,
thinking
some
art
people are
college
also-
campus.
And some people are just kind of like playing on like their playing on their lyres and the like outside singing with each other, as well as you go ahead into Terrence's room, which you can see has a couple bits of art going on. He has his own like collection of books. He has like a map of the continent on one side, as well as like the college degree kind of like plastered up as well. Simple kind of like twin bed situation with just a couple blankets, has a desk for writing some letters on one side, and at kind of like, as you're kind of like welcomed in, and he'll go ahead and go. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me go ahead and get the seats drawn up. Food's almost ready, and he'll go ahead and escort you to a small table that you can see is probably mostly spent with just the one chair, but got another one pulled out for today. And is going to go ahead and get out a... going to go ahead and make a clam bake and get that ready for you, set it out. I forget if you had any issues with seafood like this. Sorry about this. This is also my first time making something like this. So
no
excuse
worries, I
the
don't have.
taste.
No, you're good. I also have no allergies or anything, so it's good. No worries.
So, how have you been outside of the city? It's been a
well,
few
you know.
years.
Yeah, close to a decade at this point. Yeah, it has been quite some time. Traveled around, saw the world a little bit. It was quite interesting.
I can imagine. Over here, just kind of like finished up school at Mulgrave and doing some freelance work every now and then. Odd jobs here and there, trying to get myself into writing.
Nice. I've heard that was quite the difficult profession to break into.
I was told one of the most difficult parts is just starting, and
Yeah.
fleshing out ideas can be difficult, but when you get past the block, things get a lot more fun. And
Yeah.
that's from a person I shadowed under.
Oh. I probably won't know who it is, but I could ask, who did you shadow under? As Nate quickly goes to fantasy name generator. Run to fantasy name generator.
Hmm? Oh, no, I'm not having to do that, actually.
Oh.
It's not the genre I got into, but I happened to meet them when they were being a guest lecturer at the university. They do a lot of romance and similar stuff. They're an interesting personality, but a good teacher.
Oh?
Yes, Jashala Shana.
What I wouldn't recognize that because Gail hasn't said anything about that, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, interesting. You know me, not really into romantic stuff, so I've never really read their works. Even all connected.
Yeah, I know there wasn't your type of stories. At least, definitely not back when, before you moved out, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they gave an interesting insight into writing and how to picture things.
No?
Put the imagination into words. It was enlightening and intriguing, and thanks to them, and thanks to that teaching as well as helping find some connections, managed to at least get a start into things.
Oh. And that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're succeeding.
I just hope to get a full story published sometime. But sorry, I took that conversation quite a bit about myself there.
Oh, no, you're good. I mean, we're here to catch up, right? And so, tell me anything anything that's happened to you.
And, how about you? Any, interesting, intriguing people you've met out of Sharn?
Oh, I was kind of here and there a lot. I did end up, getting married.
Oh. We're gonna go ahead and make an insight. It's probably not gonna be too high of a check, just with an what should be a easy understanding.
Just tell me the number, and I'll give him what he gets.
I'd say that's a 12.
There's definitely an awkwardness to the way Kaya says it in it's like I'm sharing this, but there's something else to it, but not really able to tell what.
Alright, Terrence will go ahead and kind of like look at you for a bit while kind of like putting whatever pieces he can in place. Alright, and well, what brings you back in Sharn then? Are you here to see your family? I don't remember you talked about being too close with them when we knew each other before.
No, I haven't seen my family yet. Yeah, as he's not too. I mean, maybe I'll see them at some point. I did receive a letter from my mother the other day, so perhaps I'll pen out a response soon.
What was that letter like? You don't need to answer. I don't mean to pry too much.
I mean, it was the general. Oh, I hear you're back in the city. Would you like to meet up for tea? When our schedules are able to align. But Not sure if I will be able to take up that offer. Very busy, you know?
Well, if it's any condolences, you're free to come by for tea anytime here.
I'll hopefully be able to take you up on that offer.
I can, trust events like last night's aren't going to be, repeats. I don't think you're quite suited to getting like that too often.
I will probably not be drinking really at all. First time since, we originally met. So you get a little bit of a lightweight. Maybe I'll have like some wine here or there, but I think doing body shots is a little off the table. Unless it's non-alcoholic body shots. Not entirely off the table.
Well, someone would have to be on the table.
I mean, are you offering?
Oh no, do I have wine right now? Let me go check.
I don't want to do wine body shots.
Sorry.
That feels weird. Wine body shots.
I mean, are you actually asking?
Maybe later. Not at the moment. I'm enjoying this dinner, this food currently, but...
Oh, glad. Yeah, I'm actually happy with this turned out.
Yeah, so that tastes pretty good.
And happy to have a good conversation with you again. It feels good.
Yeah, it's been a while. Happy to see you again. Hopefully this won't be the only time.
I would sure hope it won't be the only time.
Yeah. Awkward silence. Case isn't saying that. But yeah, he kind of falls into like an awkward kind of, I don't know what else to say, sort of thing.
Is there anything on your mind right now that you feel like talking about? Do I have something on my face?
No.
Please tell me there's not a spider in my hair.
No. Just, things are happening, and I won't go into I'll spare the details, as they're not amazing details. But just things going on. You never know. I mean, you never know when you're get your last days, am I right? I feel like Barbie in that trailer.
Do you ever
Guys
just
think about
dying?
dying?
Yeah.
In the middle of a party, you guys ever think about dying?
That's literally me.
Can't say I've thought about that too much myself. Are you okay? You're not in trouble, are you?
No. I'm fine. I should explain what my current profession in Sharn is. I joined a detective agency. And
But none of
yeah.
you expected that.
No, me neither. It was I came back to Sharn to find something, so in a attempt to try to locate this person sooner, I joined a detective agency, and it quite adventurous.
That's some interesting but dangerous work, I I guess I see why you made that question then.
Yeah. I've had a few close calls.
Oh, but they weren't that close.
They were.
Okay. Okay, I can guess with that.
They were. It's fine. I mean, I'm still here. You might see some scarring, but I mean, obviously, there's at least one obvious scar that I did not have 10 years ago. He gestures to his face.
Yeah, I took notice. Didn't want to make a thing of it.
Of course. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll be fine. You know, just just a little bit of dangerous work, but I'm still around. And if, I promise this time, if I leave the city, I will inform you. I
Thank-
do apologize for kind of disappearing last time.
I will say I did hurt quite a bit, just not be able to see or hear from you all of a sudden like that.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. I'm sure I'm sure there are some people who are probably upset about it. Because people don't tend to like it when you disappear on them. In fact, I'm surprised that my mother actually wanted to talk to me.
Well, you were, on my part at least, you were younger. We both were, both dumber, but hey,
Oh man. Yeah.
we get to have this chance to talk again, and I'm glad about that.
Have you met anyone in the time I've been gone?
Off and on again.
Hmm.
Just not the best at finding anyone to be like locking down with. It's complicated feelings I'm trying to sort out.
Of course. Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
It's
I-
nothing bad or nefarious, just
yeah, I know. No, I assumed. I trust me. I understand. You know, I'm not exactly the. I mean, it surprised me that I actually, you know, fell in love and got married.
and I'm happy to know that you were able to find someone like that.
Yeah.
You're a good person and you deserve good things.
Well, same goes for you. I am just about done with my dinner, though. Maybe some wine?
Some wine it is. And let's go ahead and get a bottle, open it up, and night will roll on.
Yep.
Oh,
And then they fuck. Then they fuck. Yeah.
Not at all a
Whoa.
date, just hanging out with a friend, and then proceeds to have the most date-like conversation that I've had to listen to.
Yeah. And then they fuck.
It's not romantic.
Sure.
Whatever you say.
It's not.
Okay.
Like, I swear to God, it's
It
not
just-
romantic between them.
Okay.
It's just two people
Two bros.
One of them that
Hanging
is
out.
on the
That's an insight
romantic
check, Stone.
spectrum,
On you, Stone.
and who just hanging out, friends with benefits situation.
Yeah. Let them have friends and benefits. Let them
I'm-
fuck.
I'm not letting them not fuck.
I am gonna note that Achaeus is not actually going to spend the night.
Okay.
He will bid him good night and leave and return back to the inn. And then the next day we'll go do things.
And with that as well, for first time in a long time, I feel like ending on a happier note. We're going to go ahead and close today's session. Reminder that we're not going to be back next week. We have to take another week off. But should be back for the should be back for the 15th. Don't apologize for your body betraying you. Okay, that's been the Shadows of Sharn. And I hope everyone has had a wonderful time. I have been Gomrazilicon, the DM. You can find me at Gomrazilicon if Twitter's still a thing. And we'll go ahead and starting tomorrow, throughout this month up until ISLB for FanFest, gonna be going ahead and raising money for Stack Up. With tomorrow being a big time to go ahead and start things off with, as I'm going to be starting a Dark Souls 3 very randomized run. Items, enemies, bosses, fog gates, so many things randomized, and some other fun mods added as well. Gonna be a time. Gonna be
Sounds
a fun
wild.
Oh, yes. And I'm glad you had the option to, there's going to be an option, I put on the option to scale down enemies and bosses, so it's not like you're fighting in-game boss at in-game level, at early game level. It's like, oh, if they show up, they're the same level as the boss, that would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and move on to finding out where we can find the cast and where their wonderful faces can be seen elsewhere. Starting, Becca.
Hello, yes, I am Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as Cool Armadillo, either with a 0 as the final O or not. It depends on a case-by-case basis. As for other shows you can find me on Mondays over at Talking XP for Ravenloft Misfits, where I play Strahd von Zarovich. Not the one you think. And on Wednesdays you can find me over at Take Your Roll for Blood Tax, where I play Magnus Wilcox, who just had the worst thing literally ever happen to him. Literally ever, and I sobbed so violently last session.
Aww.
Yeah, it's fine. He's okay. He's gonna be such a whore these next episodes.
Is that how he copes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
He cradled the dead body in his hands, and now it's time for him to become a slut. Become more of a slut.
Ooh.
Stone.
Hello, I'm Stone. You can find me on my Twitter at Hello I'm Stone or on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Hello I'm Stone. However, for the next week I will be on medical leave, so you will not be able to find me streaming. Hopefully I will be back as soon as I can be next week. If you want to keep up with me in my recovery, then you can go over to my Twitter. If Twitter's not burning to the ground.
Thank you as well. Brian.
Hello. You can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta. You can find me on Twitch at Cosmic Zeta. The only confirmed stream is still the Platinum Soul Link with Nate on Wednesdays. Aside from that, yeah, you can find me on Twitter if I'm one of the 600 tweets that you see a day. Yeah, I think that's about it.
I thank you as well. And last but not least, Johnny.
Hi, it's Johnny Rose. Twitch and Twitter, it's Matcha Madness. I'm unaware of anything that happened this past week with me, I'll be honest. Thursday's a blur. 12 whole hours of a blur. We raised money for charity. We did a good job. I'm proud of all the people who were there, who were involved. One of the dinguses is here. The other 3 also were involved heavily with donating money. As of right now, we have a few streams next. We've got Pokemon Fusions with Shiloh. We've got Portal 2 with Liam. We've got Halo with Marth. Maybe a Thursday stream. I don't know. And then I don't have the dates right now, but if you're not following Lost Caravan RPG on Twitter and on Twitch, I recommend following them because someone might be making a few appearances this month. I'm just saying. But yeah, also in the near future, I'm not saying we're done with Stack Up, so also keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, that's it for me.
And once again, thank you all. Thank you all for joining with me. You're very wonderful, and had a lot of fun tonight myself. And thank you all for watching as well. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, evening, week, and month. We'll see about the year.
Over here touting about July. I see what it is, Nate. Big month for you, huh? Real big month for you, Nate, huh? July? We didn't tout about this in June. I'm just saying, Nate.
I wonder why. Was it two Sharn streams in July? But yeah.
June.
Hey, things happen. It's okay. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. See your lovely faces next time.